do you want to play a game today? And I'm
everyone.
free. Yes. Oh, we are starting now.
We are starting. How's it
Oh,
going?
you meant start the stream.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what I thought. I'm getting chat.
Oh, there it
popped
is.
out.
I was waiting for Twitch to say
There's
that
a
it was
delay between us
streaming.
and Twitch. And...
Yeah.
Hi.
Don't ever wait for Twitch because it's behind us.
That's
I
okay.
know.
Everyone loves these live openings.
That was then. This is now.
I am trying. I'm like, readjust some screens.
Well, welcome everyone. I'm Jameson. We're playing some D&D 5e. Game is called, what was it? Dying Embers. Forgot the name of my own show. See, that's a good sign.
Nailed it.
One take.
We're doing so well.
So well.
I'm proud of us.
All our viewers. Oh my goodness, my thing hasn't even updated yet. Oh well. Let's go around the table and everyone introduce themselves. Let's start over here with Joey.
Oh, hey. Hi, I'm Joey, and I am playing Aelfonn Doric, the bard who likes to deal with his post-war issues with alcohol and killing people.
Nice. Nick, who are you playing?
Hey everyone, I am playing Maktaba Keeneye, who is a cleric of knowledge, and representing my backstory as just getting re-involved in the actual field work after he'd been at a desk for many, many, many years. I've also dipped a level into monk.
Ooh,
That's fun.
exciting.
Blythe.
Hi, everybody. I am Blythe Kayla, playing a Fire Genasi monk, mystic. What's my class, y'all? Playing a Fire Genasi mystic named Sal'haera Fear. She goes by Sal for short. And yeah, I'm excited to get to play her tonight.
Nice.
You can tell I'm doing so great.
Clara.
Hi, I'm Clara, and I'm playing Petra, a rogue. Oh wait, sorry, Queen Petra, a rogue.
Queen Petra, that's right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Recently
Recently crowned.
The coronation was wonderful. It was beautiful.
Queen.
I don't know what happened. This is why you don't let me do things.
So I know obviously we're playing Theater of the Mind and we're not using minis or anything, but I did go online and get myself a little Lego mini of Maktaba.
I love it!
Which is one of the crows from Chima, the Lego Chima thing, because that's what I use for my minis, and I just wanted to share.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. All I can think of when you say crows, though, is Schitt's Creek. So if anybody knows what I'm talking about,
I'm with you. I hear you.
One day I will get over my aversion to the name and watch this show because everyone says how great it is. So
it's the greatest.
It's possibly the greatest show I've ever seen.
It's one of the
All
best
right.
queer representations I've ever seen, and one of the
That
healthiest
too.
queer relationships I've ever seen on TV.
That 3.
Jason.
And one of the best explanations of pansexuality.
Yep.
Dope.
okay.
I'm under orders to watch it. I just haven't.
Understood.
So everybody, keep watching us right now, please. But watch Schitt's Creek afterwards.
Yeah. Just be a couple hours, then jump over there. It's all on Netflix. It's all done, right?
Yeah. Well, the final season's not on Netflix yet, but it is over. So you can get through 5 seasons, and then you'll have a 6th season coming up later this year.
Ooh.
That'll be my decomp then.
Alright.
It's joy. It's pure joy.
So, who wants to recap what happened last week?
I think the Queen should.
I
did
did not.
Points.
Oh,
I
did you
did
not take
not-
notes?
I didn't take notes. Hold on. I can do this
Mm-hmm.
possibly from memory.
If not, I have a book.
Fill in. I have
you.
notes. I have notes I can't read. Fill in the blanks if you would. The rest
We'll
of
just
you.
Mad Lib this.
Let's Mad Lib this. So when we last left our intrepid heroes, they had decided to go into this. Oh fuck! They headed to the wastes and they were attacked by a giant bird,
Yep.
which sent them crashing into the wastes a little unexpectedly, which was fine because it turned out they were pretty damn close to where they needed to be. They ended up at a very odd town, I want to say.
Yep.
The town of Berkshire.
The town of Berkshire, which has either a lot of residents or just one.
Well, we found one separate from the rest, so maybe they're not just one.
If you're listening, you can comment your theories in the forum. And anyway, so one of the residents offered to escort them to the ruins, where they would hopefully find one of the members of
Maven Project.
The Maven Project, which is a group, an experiment or a project that was being conducted. I don't know what word I'm looking for.
Conduct is fine.
Yeah.
By the Machine Empire. We don't know quite what it does, but we have a list of names, and the plan is to not let those people fall under their control. Am I doing okay? I feel
You're
like
doing wonderful.
You're doing great.
You're doing great.
awesome.
Now, just I have no words today, guys. This is real cute for the bard.
See, all of us, same
we
boat.
love
It's
you.
beautiful. Mwah.
We're quarantining so well.
Oh, God.
The Maven Project is trying to combine science and magic.
Yep.
Yes, that.
With demons.
With
Yes.
demons. So we get so our heroes make it to the ruins, where they are confronted by was it living armor? 2 pairs of living armor?
It was like three.
It
It was 3 pairs of
3.
living armor.
And they made quick work of them, honestly. In no small part due to one Hail Mary pass via Rogue, in which she decided to, in which she leveraged her previous deadening to usurp the goddess of the dead or whatever in the eyes of one of the living armor people.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain this part.
Yeah, well,
No, absolutely.
they worship someone who they were trying to bring back from the dead. You've come back from the dead, and they were like, "You what now? That's impressive! Oh my god, you must be powerful." So now they think you're your queen.
That, yes.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna say no to that, so
And we rescued Sal'haera, and yeah.
There was a cliffhanger though, because
and nothing
one
else
of the
happened.
There's
Oh,
a cliffhanger.
nothing else happened.
And nothing
That's
else
weird.
happened.
According to my notes, one of the guys from the Empire positively ID'd Petra, if that is her real name. It's not.
Galena.
Yes. Still a
And
stupid
that's
name.
where we left off.
I
Yep.
picked it. Still a stupid name.
And Saul had just insight checked the scientists to find out they are in fact telling the truth.
That's right.
And Saul knows that.
So, fading back into the game. You all are in this musty tome in the deep desert of the waste. Giant creatures are roaming around. They are thankfully keeping clear of the ruins that you guys are at. 2 of the armors lay shattered. 1 sits quietly and stoically in a corner, sleeping, because that's what his last order was. 2 of the guards that were there are tied up back to back, both grunting and angry and trying to get free. The one that you have let free, the scientist named Dot, she was in the middle of revealing Petra's identity. So, like I was saying, her full name is Galena, and then all of a sudden the sending stone squawks forth, and you hear Roots outside. Oh crap! What was the voice for that? I think I guess I got it.
Cockney?
It's a Cockney one, right? I think this is it. I'm gonna go with it now. All right. Hey, you all done in there? We've got some company. The catacomb starts to shudder and rattle as dust begins to fall. What do you do?
That sounds like a time to run. Just
We have to get out of
you
here.
know.
Althea's coming with us. I mean, everyone but the Municeps? Whatever they're the Muties?
The muties. It's just not a good word day.
It's not.
We're just gonna
It's gonna be great
dance.
podcast material.
2 hours, we're gonna dance.
So she's like, it sounds like we need to get Dot and Althea out of here. Probably don't need to go for the Munis.
Can I
Why
take
am I
the armor?
Australian today?
I'm sorry, Aelfonn, what'd you have?
I was gonna say, I agree. We don't need to take the muties at all. They made their bed, let them lie in it.
We don't have to save them. Kinda did, but we don't have to help them from here.
Sure, we'll let the rocks sort it out. Ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. So, you guys are leaving the 2 mute effects? Yes.
Yep.
Can I wake up the armor?
You certainly can.
Can I have the armor come with us?
I don't know, ask it.
Even better. Hey, armor, buddy, thing.
Yes.
Follow me.
As you command. And he gets up and begins to walk behind you.
Ready to
You
go?
know what? To give them a fighting chance, Sol is going to use her like psychic hand thing to untie the Munifex, but she's not going to help them get out.
Okay.
I agree with that. I was having a crisis of conscience here about just leaving them to die.
Yeah, Sol was
and
like,
be
I don't
crushed.
want to help them, but she kind of has a moment. And she's like, she looks at Maktaba and she's just kind of like, and she unties them.
All right.
That's very noble of you. Let's
Mhm.
go.
Is-
I
noble.
had the exact opposite feeling, but that's fine.
And you're welcome to have that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will. I will have it.
All the way out.
All right, so what's the exit order? It's Petra going first, then followed by Maktaba, the armor, Saul, and...
Sol will go
Aelfonn.
last. Sol will go at the very last to hold up the back, basically.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
And I'll help Althea out.
And we're saving Dot because Sol has questions.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
Dot probably can't protect herself.
All right. Sounds good. As Dot is crossing the side of the room, the guards that are untied immediately jump upon her.
She's with us.
But she's crossing to you.
Oh no, we already had her with us, I thought.
No, you guys were all in the same room. She was
Well,
on
I
one
thought
side.
we untied her and pulled her over to us away from them.
Oh, is that what you guys did? You pulled her over?
Yeah.
Okay.
We brought her with us. Like we pulled her away from them because we didn't want her being like we wanted to talk to her separate of them.
Even
Right.
better. So, as you guys are leaving, you've got Dot squarely in your protection. They're going to move to grab Dot. They're not going to let her go. They grab their swords and they're coming at you.
Alright.
Question.
I believe we had previously disarmed them.
Yeah.
No,
you
we
disarmed
hadn't.
them.
We did not.
Okay.
Did
Well,
we?
They were disarmed. They were tied up because of the guards, the stone or the.
Yeah.
Armor.
But you guys never said you collected the swords and took them somewhere. They were just somewhere in the room.
That's fine.
That's fine.
You let us level up between sessions. Do we have our new abilities at this moment, or do we need a
No
long
new
rest first?
abilities yet. So just what you had last time, you'll get access
Okay.
to them after a rest.
Just making sure.
Okay.
That's not
Thank
an
you
option.
for reaching out.
I am going to spend 3 psi points to push them.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be nice if I had my dice. There they are, back here.
Okay, we can roll initiative, but I can push them away from us. Go away. Bye.
And I can send Armor Buddy to hold them off. I apparently feel like that might be the best way to do that.
At least my armor is my AC is 17 right now. Don't hit me. No. That was a bad roll. And I'm behind everybody, so.
Can I help?
Help what? Initiative?
Oh, is this initiative? Are you rolling for initiative?
Yeah, initiative.
Yeah, we're
right now.
rolling for initiative.
All right.
Now, my side points, I wouldn't have to have rolled. They would have to roll strength save if I was doing what I was wanting to do.
Okay.
My initiative is a 19.
So I just want to try and push them back, basically.
Okay.
21.
21.
Also
6.
21.
All right. So everyone will go first, and then them, and then Saul. So let's go ahead and start with Aelfonn.
Yep. Which sucks, because I'm behind everybody.
Oh no, I thought Petra and Maktaba had 21s.
Oh, what
They
did you
did.
have?
I had a 19.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Petra, Maktaba, who wants to go first?
Petra, go ahead.
Armor buddy, get Dot and keep her alive and with us.
Will do. He gets up and he picks up Dot. And he's gonna put him over his shoulder. Dot's gonna fight off the armor because, well, pretty much.
This thing just attacked me and tied me up and was about to sacrifice
I
me.
understand the hypocrisy of the statement, but calm down.
Listen, compartmentalize. That was then. This is now. So yeah, she's fighting off the armor to the best of her abilities. It's not going well. The armor's got her by the wrist at the very least.
Can I, and then sneak attack? Can I? Was that a bonus? Was that my action?
Yeah, you can command it as your bonus.
Awesome. I'd also like to just crossbow bolt one of them in the shoulder.
All right.
I'm gonna crossbow bolt them and see what happens afterwards, I guess. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Jesus, this crossbow's actually really painful.
Yes, it is.
Which is sort of the point of it, I guess. Oh my god, dice, get out here. Well, it was only 4 damage, so not that bad.
Still standing.
Just a deterrent.
Oh, it's like flesh wound. Maktaba.
Oh. Okay, I guess I will just do the same thing. Run forward towards the exit with Althea.
Okay, you're gonna grab the other arm.
Yeah, and turn back and take a shot.
Okay.
18.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, 8 damage.
One of them goes down.
Oh shit.
Describe it.
The bolt just lashes out and gets him square in the chest, and he goes down with a thud.
Okay, sounds
And
good.
a small grunt.
Grunt. All right. The other
No,
guy.
small grunt. Grunt.
Grunts.
Just
We're having
picturing a
fun.
really tiny grunt from Mass Effect 2. It's like a little baby grunt.
Look at the quads on that one. All right. The one of them
I am
is still
functioning.
Aelfonn. There's still one standing. It's still continuing to press on, even though Dot. I'm sorry. Maktaba, you grab Dot, or did you grab Althea?
Althea.
Sorry, Althea. Okay.
All right, how far away is the guy from me?
They
Approximately?
are about 15 feet, so they can cross to you guys within a 1 round.
Cute. I'm going to enact an old folklore curse that I've learned from a small village, and use Bane on this one guy. So that is one of my level 1 spell slots, and he has to make a charisma saving throw versus, I think it's 13. Yeah.
Well, this guy is not very pretty, but he got 18 on the die, so
You son of a...
probably.
Wow.
All right. Cool. Then I guess I will keep up with everybody else, but kind of hang back in case he tries to catch up, and I want to stab him in the face when he gets there.
Okay, so you want to act as like a barrier between you and Dot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes. All right, it's their turn. They're going to move past you. You'll get an attack of opportunity, unless you want to try
Who,
and
me?
no, Aelfonn.
Yeah.
I'm not. Well, wait. Okay, so did you move in front of Saul?
No, I'm
Saul was.
kind of bringing up the rear at this point.
Well, I was bringing up. That's what I'm saying. Saul is bringing up the rear. So are you in between Saul and the munis now?
Yeah.
Okay. That ruins my plan.
I'm sorry.
I can put you next to each other. Does that help?
I was just
Sure.
gonna do a thing, but I don't want it to affect you.
Oh.
That's fine. You guys can be next to each other.
No, we can be next to each other. It's fine.
I'm like, I don't want to hurt you.
Buddy wall.
That's a dirty 20 on my AoE, or attack of opportunity.
All right. Give me that damage.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's Buddy Wall.
Wow. 7 damage.
Still standing. Thank you, Nick.
Wow, wow, wow.
Well,
I
well,
love
well. All right, Sal, you're also going to get an attack.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, he's trying to move past you both.
Let's hope one of these dice rolls well today.
None of them roll well. All ones. All ones.
All ones.
One.
many consequences.
Oh, hello. Trying to hit with my staffy staff. So, that is a 21.
Barely hits.
Cool. And since both of my sabery things are out, because that's how I use it. Do I have my D10 out? I do. There we go. Slashy. Ooh, that's not bad. That's 8 points of damage.
All right, and that'll do it. Describe it.
So Saul basically positioned herself. She's ready to like. She was going to try to take them out without actually hurting them.
Huh.
To get him away, but as he's trying to push past, she just was like, God, no one ever takes it, and then just like slices him with her crystal staff.
All right.
And slashes him down.
Okay, as he's slashed in half, Darth Maul style.
That wasn't more like across the chest.
Okay. Horizontal Darth Maul then.
Horizontal Darth Maul's my cover band.
Never heard of it. It's a little underground. Horizontal Darth Maul.
In Rebels, he starts going by Maul. He's only half the man he used to be.
Oh. I'm almost there. I'm not... Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I'm in Rebels. Yeah, we're good. I thought you were talking about Clone Wars.
I mean, technically, he's still only half the man he used to be.
Touche.
It's true.
Touche. But as you slice him, he grabs onto you with his dying breath. He leans into your ear and says, "Don't trust her."
There are two here. Saul just kind of looks at him and is like, that's concerning. Can I insight check his dying breath?
You can confirm he was actually dying.
Okay. No, she just kind of just like drops him and is like, we have to go now.
Another blast rattles the catacombs. So you all run out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Tin Man is carrying Dot as best as he can.
Oh crap, did we grab a
Yes, Maktaba has her.
Roth?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Did we grab
Wait.
the science-y
Oops.
the monocle?
We forgot.
We
Roth.
forgot the monocle.
You're not out the door yet. I mean, you're like in the door. We're like, no, we've gone too far.
God.
Saul is like, oh crap, and she runs back, grabs him, and is like, comes back.
Oh, because he's asleep. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh God, can I trade Tin Man for the Tin Man and take Dot? And I guess have the Tin Man grab Roth.
Sure.
Oh,
Saul's grabbed
okay
him.
with you?
Saul went and grabbed him.
You have him? Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then. Let's go.
Saul was like, runs back, comes back. Full SpongeBob, like, arms out.
Oops.
What do I...
All right. As you fly up the hallway, you see the runabouts, the pair of robotic legs that's got like a van as the seat of the pants, are running around and jumping over pillars as one of the Aero Knights, the airships that the Empire has built, is firing upon it, blasting away at the rubble next to it. Do you signal it? What do you do?
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
right?
What do you do?
I use the sending stone to tell
I'll give it a.
that
I'll give
think
you
it's
inspiration if
Roth.
you remember.
wait. I have this.
It's rot.
no, it's oh well, there you go. I was going to try and remember. My notes are lost.
It's okay.
I don't know how I can still lose things living in one room, but somehow I'm perfectly able to do so.
Oh no, I get it. I understand.
If I didn't
No,
have a
it's
Google Doc open, I'd be in the same thing.
yeah. We have rot, Roth is the one who's guiding us. Root was the door guy. Roth is the scientist. Ram is the hotel guy. Ron
the
is the
Ran is the
Burgermeister.
Burgermeister.
Right, and Ron is the cook.
And there's
So-
one more.
Rooster!
Ah,
Oh, that's
Clara,
right.
you get inspiration.
Oh,
Dumbest reason to get inspiration, but I'll take it. I'm not looking that in the mouth.
No, it's all it's into codex or anything. Oh no, it's not in the
oh
codex.
no, dogs.
It's not.
It wasn't something you sent us, though.
I think it was
It's
in
in,
the
it's
Slack
in the
chat.
Slack, which I
Okay.
definitely have open.
Gotcha.
All right, I'll be right there. Runs the leg over there, and as the robot legs squat down, you see there's only seating for 5.
We're not.
We can't fit people in some aisles.
Someone can sit in our lap. Like,
So what do you want to do? You can either have 5 people buckled in safely. You can have a couple people hanging off the side, maybe. There's just
Saul is
not
like,
room.
I can hang off. Saul's like, I don't mind hanging off the side. Like, it's fine. Just get the unconscious one in there.
Okay. And you do
I-
see both Rot and Roth are there separately.
Yes.
Okay.
mystery
Oh,
solved.
I was gonna say, I'm
Still,
really glad
still
to
lots
know.
of questions.
I'm glad to know I'm not super thrilled by the circumstances.
Right.
Cool.
Quickly now, everyone get buckled in. Saul, I'll join you.
No, you should be buckled in.
Hanging off the side?
Whatever it is, we gotta go.
Honestly, the rogue should be with me, but she's died before.
No big deal.
She's dexterous.
I mean,
It just
I
like
could-
old times.
this isn't
time
the
to
first time we've
argue.
hung onto the
Go.
side of a ship.
Last thing, would be hanging off the side of a ship be a dex thing or a strength thing?
That's my
It's-
question.
It's gonna be a strength thing. I mean, if you're
Yeah, that's not
surfing the
me.
ship, then maybe that's a dex.
I'm gonna change my focus then, right now.
Can I
so
stand in the thing and not hang off and have there still be room for other
No.
people?
It's fine.
There's just physically not enough room for everyone to fit. So, what's gonna happen with
Very
your
nice.
armor, dude?
Okay.
Armor dude can stay where he is. It's fine. I don't need a manservant.
Maybe you should send him to go distract the Arrow Knight.
Actually, that's not a bad idea at all.
Mhm.
That's a good. Yeah, armor dude. That's
Yes.
just what we're calling him now. Stop the Arrow Knights. That
Looks
ship.
up
That
at
one
the ship,
over there.
Looks down. Can you
This is
throw
your final
me?
test, and you will ascend if you can bring it down. Yes, that. I'm not promising
He
anything.
looks very confused, even though there's no face in the armor. You can tell confusion. You weird man, kick me. What? Okay. And he boots the knight, and the knight goes flying through the air at the airship, and it. Why is comically overshooting it? Have at thee! Thunk.
No regrets.
That
Like, I
tracks.
Saul was like, I could have lifted. I could have helped.
So your knight got booted.
I don't know.
Sorry. Ah, my bad. Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, we're down one.
I will hang off the side. It's fine. And you see her eyes kind of glow for a second. She's like, shh, focuses on something, and now I have advantage on strength checks.
Oh, what were you saying, Nick?
quickly now, everyone inside.
Don't tell me twice.
I'll
Yeah.
usher the rogue and the bard and the unconscious guy and the two other folks inside, and I will also hold on.
Okay.
Oh, that's five.
All right. Hold on. We're really going to open her up today. I don't know why he sounds like Rocco, but, let's go with it.
Works for me.
Yeah.
I am also going to cast enhance ability upon myself.
All right.
so that I get advantage on strength checks.
But we're both like, no.
Bull strength.
All right. I'm going to try and take him through the hills, see if I can lose him.
Right.
All right.
That's a great plan.
Saul just kind of like, ugh.
I'm sorry, I'm still getting over the fact that we drop kicked the armor.
More like punted, like it just poof.
It was like a poof.
I don't know why I
Look-
thought that would work. Continue.
Someone draw that. He's so happy.
So, the legs stand straight up and they take off running. The two of you holding on, give me an athletics check.
Great. It's the same as my strength.
When he lands, he'll probably be pretty confused. He'll be a hard dazed night.
Nick, you're negative 1 inspiration.
Excellent.
I'm
Like that'll
kidding.
stop me.
You're
I can
losing
go negative
Saul.
all day.
I just want you all to know. I rolled with advantage.
Oh no.
I got a 1 and a 2.
Ooh.
So, you're losing Saul. Saul is falling off.
Oh, I'm sorry. We had to make a check here. I didn't.
Athletics.
I was
This
too
is
busy
going-
being
I have no
Being
pluses to
cute.
strength.
proud of myself.
This is going so well.
It's going so well.
Athletics. Let's see. 18.
All right.
But if I see Saul fall off, I will voluntarily drop down in order to go be with Saul. Like I assume that it's like chugging along and Saul drops off and it's a while, like she's not going to be able to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll drop down as well.
All right. So, Saul, you drop down 20 feet.
Forgot I can heal myself. But not right now, but I can.
You might in a minute.
Go ahead and take 14 points of damage as you hit
Oof.
the ground with a hard thud.
Cool.
Maktaba, since that's a controlled fall, I think you have a thing where you can fall slowly with wings, right? No?
No, Kenku do not have wings. And I don't have enough monk levels yet in order to be able to fall without it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
But-
level 4.
But I would say if you gave me an acrobatics check in order to make a graceful landing, I'd be happy with that.
I'm going to go with that. Yes.
Okay.
DC on this is going to be 10.
Cleaned its clock, 25.
Woo. So clean. So you make it a little graceful. You roll out of it perfectly. You can see in the distance about 60 feet back, the Arrow Knight is turning slowly in your direction. It's one of these things that these ships have. They're very slow, but they have a lot of firepower they can dish out.
It's turning towards the two of us.
Well, yeah, towards the pants.
Oh,
coming
towards
towards
the
the
pants.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and you guys are in between that line.
I see. Well, this is most unexpected.
Why would you let go?
I wouldn't leave you behind.
Maktaba, you are a very good friend, but I also don't want you to die for me. So let's get running.
We'll find cover.
Well, yes, let's get doing that, because I
Yeah.
can't take that down. Not on my own.
So I think we're going to run kind of diagonal, so we're out of the path of the airship if it's going to be like strafing.
Okay.
And presumably it's going to follow the pants, but just let's make ourselves not an ideal target of opportunity.
Sounds good. All right, in the pants.
Mhm.
Aelfonn, Petra,
Fuck.
what are you doing? As you see your two comrades, one fall off, the other one drop off to go with Sal.
Fuck.
Look, Althea is all that matters right now.
Are you serious? We just Saul and Maktaba they're back there.
Yes, they'll be fine.
I'm sorry. You want to leave our friends behind because, like, that thing's coming after us. We are a pair of giant pants running through a wasteland.
Then what do you suggest?
Turning around and getting them.
Funny enough, I hadn't thought about the pants turning around. That's Joey talking, not Aelfonn. I
just the
completely forgot that the pants could actually not keep going.
Pants could turn around.
So that's my fault. That's my bad.
Which one are you? Fuck. Rot.
Yeah.
Rot, turn the pants around.
All right. He pulls on some levers. You hear something grind really hard as the leg pivots. The other leg kicks out around it, and it's now turned back around, heading directly towards where you were.
Do you have a rope, Aelfonn?
Of course I have a rope.
Of course you got a rope.
Right? I have a rope.
Do you have a rope?
You have a rope?
Do you have a rope?
What is the chairs attached to sort of attached to the pant? Is there something attached to the pants that I can use as an anchor?
Yeah, you can, like, if you want to tie off the rope to the chairs, yeah, you can do that.
That's what we're doing. All right. I'm hoping at least 50 feet of rope is going to be enough to reach the bottom.
Oh, yeah, you're only 20 feet off.
Even better. In that case, I tie off the rope to a chair and keep an eye out for Saul and Maktaba with the rest of the rope.
You're coming back.
We're coming back.
We're looping it back around.
So Saul looks at Maktaba just like, what are they doing? Like, you fools. You're supposed to run the other way.
All right.
It's funny because I can telepathically, telepathically, Aelfonn, you get yelled at.
They are protective of us as well.
Saul is just like, go! You get to run out of here.
I've never gotten Aelfonn in trouble ever.
I feel like that's
Saul knows that if she tried yelling at you, it wouldn't do anything.
I would probably just go harder that way.
You somehow found a way to mute her in your mind.
Anyway.
Boo, boo, boo. The Queen Petra you have reached is not in service.
Well, now you're out of servants, too, queen. So...
I know.
Your empire gone.
Saul is just like, Aelfonn, what are you doing? Turn it around! This is not a good idea.
We're not leaving you out here to die.
So, pants are closing in. Airship is closing in. Rope is dangling behind the pants. Who's gonna reach up and grab it?
Saul is going to motion for Maktaba to grab it first.
I will jump up and grab the rope.
All right, give me an acrobatics check.
Hey,
23.
Jamie.
Okay, you got it. Yes, Clara.
What is keeping the airship aloft?
I don't know. Give me...
Is it like a Zeppelin situation?
It is not a Zeppelin situation. They do have ships that are like that, but not necessarily. I'm trying to think what would be a good role for this. History, perhaps?
I guess my question is, how flammable is an airship?
Oh, not very flammable at all.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, if you go to, I believe it's on page 9 of the Codex, you can see a picture of the airship. And,
Pulling it up now.
I wonder if I can share that with folks. Now, this is not my original work whatsoever.
That does not look flammable.
No.
Probably. Everything's flammable if you try hard enough.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, Nick, if you got the possibility to share that, please and thank you. If not, don't worry about it.
The only thing is, I think when we try to share things on Zoom, it shuffles everybody's portraits around, so I don't know if we have...
Oh, I meant in the chat.
Oh, in the chat.
In Twitch.
Yeah, I'll see if I can figure something out.
No worries.
Can't we just copy pasta?
That's what I'm going to try.
Okay.
We've tried everything. Copy pasta? Yes, everything I said.
But yes, it does not look I mean, the sails look flammable.
The sails do, but I think the sails are more for guiding versus, or it's for maneuvering, not necessarily for propulsion.
Yeah, but that's great. If you take out their ability to maneuver, then they'll just fuck off and keep fucking off, and then fuck off some more.
That's true.
I can produce flame and shoot it.
Well, you're going to be dangling from a rope in a second.
No, I know.
Give me an acrobatics check for you.
Yeah. None of this is going to go well, y'all. Sol is dead this session because she can't hang on.
Yahtzee.
A 10?
A 10.
Yeah.
All right, you jump up to grab the rope. Maktaba gets it, no problem. It slips through your fingers. You're very close to it.
She's very stressed.
So if you want, you can chase after the pants and try again. Maktaba, if you want to try and stabilize it with your legs, you can do so, and I'll lower the DC for you to hit.
How high up is the ship?
The arrow ship?
Yeah.
That one is 40 feet up in the air.
40 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Clara, you look like you're going to explode.
I think I think I'm gonna do a thing that. Where's the picture of that ship? Where's it hanging out?
I'm excited for Blythe to do the thing because I'd also like to do a thing, but I'm just making sure that the thing I'm doing, I can kind of get away with doing.
Blythe, it's in our codex on page 9.
Yeah, I don't get to
first entry in under equipment. But yes, I will help Sal try and get on the rope, stabilize it. Maybe if I can make a kind of like grab one end and sort of make a loop.
Maybe that won't do what I'm thinking it will do.
Okay.
I was thinking
What's
it is
up?
not.
Aelfonn?
Yes.
I was gonna
Petra
shoot a
like
wall up
turns
into it.
and looks at the ship and just goes, "Oh, for a muse of fire." Do you have your lantern oil flask with you?
Let's see if I do. Go gadget equipment sheet.
You should.
I do have an oil flask with me.
I know. Can I borrow it? I'm not giving it back.
This must be some new definition of borrow that I was not previously aware
No,
of.
it's Petra's definition of borrow, which I'm familiar with. I speak, common Petra.
You speak thieves, can't?
Mm.
Okay,
Sure.
first of all, we've been together for 5 years. I'm pretty sure that you've seen this configuration before. I would like to wrap a crossbow bolt in an oily cloth and set it on fire and fire it. If we're close enough, I mean, and see if I can hit one of the sails.
40 feet should be close enough.
Yeah.
In theory.
Jameson's like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm here for it.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Oh God.
While that's happening,
I'm just gonna try to jump on the rope because I don't think what I can do will. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal.
Okay.
What is that sort of roll for?
It'd be a ranged attack.
Okay. Hold on.
So what you get on your acrobatics?
Hold on.
I believe in you, Saul.
Does a dirty 21 hit?
I don't.
Yes.
Hello, L.
What'd you get?
6.
Yeah.
Different dice. Get different dice.
Well, I mean,
Use an online dice roll or something.
Cold, unfeeling dice roll. I mean, this does fit with what happened with you. You did overtrain the other night.
I did.
So your
So
legs
I'm
are still
getting a
sore.
lot of. I think it's more just the stress. She's just like, oh my God, y'all need to she's kind of annoyed because she's like, just go, leave me, it's fine. I'll be fine.
I wanted to, but Petra had other thoughts.
I know,
Yeah.
that's why I telepathically yelled at you, not her.
Okay, wait. I just want the record to show that you're asking me to do something bad. I am the morally upstanding one in this situation. Did an oily, fiery cloth catch that sail on fire?
It did. and it's slowly beginning to burn.
Oh, okay. My work here is done.
So the airship is now over you, and it is going to try and take a shot directly at the seat of the pants, where everyone's at. I don't want to say cockpit, but I think that's wrong. But
Well,
Lulz.
wow.
We get it.
Oh.
You're flying by the seat of your pants.
Nick, you can have that inspiration back.
Thank you.
You're at 0 inspiration still.
All of my dice hate me today.
well, if you hear flies where pants are most vulnerable.
It's true. It's like the exhaust port. So, one shot goes wild, doesn't come near hitting you. The second one rocks the side of the pants. Let's see. Where's everyone sitting?
I'm probably next.
So it's a
Two
configuration
out.
of 2, 2, and 2,
Okay.
with Rot in the front left, Roth on the front right. And then what's the breakdown behind that?
Probably me behind Roth, with Althea next to me,
Okay.
and then Petra and Science Boy, or Science Girl.
Althea.
Dot. No, Dot.
Yeah.
The scientist from the Mechanical Empire. Probably bringing up the rear.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Dot is going to get caught in the fire, as well as anyone
Well,
on
fuck.
that same side. So that's also going to be the driver and Clara, right?
I love this for me. Continue.
Okay, great. The explosion tears away a big chunk of the pants. You all take 10 points of damage. Dot is unconscious, rocked
Ow.
and thrown to the side.
I don't like that.
Pants they wobble. They start to bend on one knee, making it even easier for Sal to jump on the rope if they so choose. Please make another acrobatics check.
So it's like directly above us now.
Pretty much.
Saul is going to just be like, fudge that. All right. She's gonna stop and like, create. Hold on.
Jameson,
Yes, sir.
A couple different things.
I want to remind you that this is a family program, and so we need to put up some sort of a warning if you're about to drop the pants.
Okay.
Thank you, Nick. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Is this? I thought this was
It's not a family program.
Yeah.
Well,
Say
we
tune
just
it
don't
up.
want to be looking like a fool with our pants on the
All right.
ground.
Yes,
Don't wanna be
that one's
counting.
better.
Pants.
Okay.
I gotcha.
Yeah, so she's going to make a giant wall of wood in between them and to help people start getting away. So the pants can keep running.
So you're going to erect a wall of wood in front of the pants.
Not in front of the pants, in front of the, like, in between, because the wall can go up to 60 feet high,
Right.
Oh, that's
or
true.
long, rather. So she's basically just putting it up. Like, it's... So here's the pants.
Right, the
here's
pants
the ship.
are here, and the ship is here. Which you
So the
can't
wall
see.
is going, like, up in between the ship and the thingy. And
The wall is my head in this particular.
Yeah,
and the
so
ship
it's
is here.
splitting the two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the pants can keep running a little bit further.
Copy. All right, so as the
And
pants
she's-
pass beneath the airship, you want to build a wall right after them, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. I think, yes. And I can heal
How
myself
how
for 3 psi
wide
points.
is this wall? I mean, because if it's just like a wall, they can
It's
just
a
kind of
6... It's not a full circle or anything, but it's something to, like, kind of deter them a little bit while they're in, like, distract them a little bit. It's 60 feet long, so I'm doing the length up, but it's 15 feet high and 1 foot thick.
okay
So it's in this orientation, it's 15 feet
wide by 60 feet high.
60 feet
Yeah.
tall.
Yes.
Suggestion.
Yes.
Can you?
And it has an AC 12 and 100 hit points on a 5 foot wide section. I feel like that 100 hit points is wrong. Let me just double check that.
That's probably right.
Suggestion is if the thing's completely above us anyway, if you send a giant wood wall straight up, it's gonna hit the thing. Won't
Well,
it?
I'm kind of curving it so that it doesn't hit it.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought about hitting it, but I'm pretty sure, based on the way it looks and a wall of wood, I don't think that would crash the ship. But I could be wrong. Based on the way the ship looked. If it would crash the ship, though, that's what I was gonna do originally.
I feel like there's probably a line in the description that says it can't, like, knock over anything. Like, once it hits a solid object, it stops. I'd have to look up that spell.
I don't
Wall
see anything
of
about
wood.
that.
But even
Breaking
if you have
one
it as
section
construction-
creates a 5 foot by 5 foot hole in it, but otherwise the wall remains intact.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
It's under the mystic skills.
Yep.
at the height that it's at, regardless, suddenly they have 20 feet of wall that just popped up in front of them. They're gonna try and dodge that or something, or hit it. They're either gonna run into it or they're gonna try and dodge it.
They're 60
I'll
feet
put it
above
up.
the ground.
They're 40 feet above the ground.
They're
No,
40,
they're 40 feet above the pants.
So I could do
Or are they 40 feet above the ground?
40 feet above the ground.
They're 40 feet off the ground. The pants are 20 feet high.
Got it. Okay, so it's 20 feet. Okay, I had 40 feet
So
above
I
the
could have
pants.
50 feet up
Sorry.
to block them, and then another 10 feet curving, basically.
Oh, making kind of like a hook.
Yeah. So it's like 50 feet goes up, and then 10 hooks. So it goes whoop.
Okay.
Yeah. To kind of give us a bit more cover.
I'm going to allow it this time, but going forward, I'm going to restrict it to just being a 60-foot long wall, 15 feet high, because I think structurally there's no way it can stand 60 feet straight up, being only 15 feet wide. So this time, cool. Going forward,
It's a concentration thing. So it's me just
I thought
concentrating
really
on it
hard
existing.
about it though, so it works.
Well, no, I mean, it's me concentrating on it existing. If I stop concentrating on it, it goes away.
Like, if you were to say I spend my entire action to do this, I'd be more inclined to be like, all right, well, you're like, Yoda.
No, that's what I'm doing.
A concentration check is different than, like, standing there.
No,
holding
I
it up.
am... So the argument here is that I am stopping. I am not grabbing on the rope. I am 100% focusing on that being the thing.
All right.
You want us to leave you.
Yeah.
You don't get to be
I'll
the big damn
figure it
hero
out.
already.
She's just like, oh my god, just go. I can help, but go. So that's what I'm picturing. So that's the only reason I'm using it like this. It's like a Yoda moment of like, I will protect you, but you gotta go. Because
All right.
it requires my full force to do this.
So do you tell them, fly, you fools?
Basically.
All right.
She's just like, she kind of looks over to Maktaba, who's still on the rope, and is like, go! Get them out of here! I can hold this, but not for long.
All right. The pilot's going to make a maneuvering check to see if it dodges the wall, if it runs right into it.
I'll whistle an acknowledgement and climb up the rope.
Right. It runs right into it. So it is sort of impaled, but like it's run into this wall. It's got to figure itself out. The pants... I've got to keep going. I can't stop. We got lucky this time. And the pants continue to run off.
And I'm going to continue holding the wall until they...
All right. So you're continuing to hold the wall. The pants have taken off into the distance. You're now 30, 60 feet away. Black ropes descend as troops begin to just descend from the ship. Are you going to continue to hold the wall? It's keeping the ship in place. Because they have to kind of reverse it and then go around, but...
what are the... I mean... You know what I can do? I still have a few side points I can use. How much does that cost? I can only do that to one at a time. Oh, I can do that. I'm gonna... So as I'm doing that, you can... trying to think. I don't really have a bonus action that I can do. It's just kind of like She's gonna basically keep holding it until they come up to her and attack her.
All right. So, dropping down, these don't look like the normal immune effects that you are used to seeing. Their armor is thicker. It's got a red tinge on the shoulders. You can tell this is possibly a squad of legates. So,
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Saul is just like, ugh, great. She's just kind of trying to maintain her composure and hold a giant wall up.
You always send legates after pants.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you. I appreciate everything about you. Have an inspiration.
Nick is the best.
Yeah, he's why I like running games. So, there's 6 of them. They all draw out. Looks like a almost a rod, but it's about 5 feet in length. They hit a button on it, and you can tell that these are crystalline glaives.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
Do they look like good quality ones or bad ones?
Very good quality. Almost like they perfected the formula.
Oh, she's mad.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
how far are the legs from me?
The legs are now 90 feet away. They're
90 feet away?
Constantly growing further and further away.
Okay, so she's going to drop the wall.
They're really making a run for it. I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Don't stop. She's going to drop the wall and mind slam one of the, like, actually, can I do, how many can I? Nope, that's only one person. Okay, I can't really. I would like to just like push them away so I can start running. But I think I can only do that to one person at a time, so I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, she's just gonna like mind slam one of the guys, which means he has to make a con saving throw.
Okay. You mind slam one of them.
Which I went up by 1 point. So now it's 14.
He's got an 18 on the die.
Damn.
Okay.
All right. They're not with, like, they wouldn't, I don't provoke attack of opportunity to run, do I?
No, you don't.
No. Okay. So she's gonna start running.
All right.
And basically, yeah, she's just gonna start running.
Okay. You see one of them pulls out a weapon similar to what the Munifex had back in your first adventure when they were shooting at you from the bridge. They begin to unload at you. That's going to be a 24.
Yeah, that hits. I'm a 16, so.
Okay.
I did just heal myself slightly.
Well, that's good. I'm happy you healed yourself. I mean...
Slightly. I didn't say a lot.
Okay, take 13 points of damage.
Oh, I'm down.
As this energy beam hits you, rocks you back, you fall over.
Yep.
You can do whatever you'd like, Petra.
Yeah, I'm down. But just saying, Saul gave her life for you, so if you turn around now...
Oh, God.
Roth's going to keep on going.
I'm going to go to Doc and pull out my lyre and start playing a soothing song, trying to magically heal her wounds. Basically cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
Try to bring her back from unconsciousness.
All right.
D8 plus 3. Okay, so that is 11. She has 11 hit points back.
All right.
Okay.
What? Where am I? What happened?
You're all right. You're all right.
Are we still... Oh, God, it's still over there! And she points at the aeroship. Where's your friends?
Yeah, that's what...
I'm like leaning out as far, like leaning from the back, watching the nonsense as Sal just fucking dies.
I didn't mean to kill Saul this early.
Well,
Technically, Technically, you have to make death saves, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but
Yeah, you're fine.
We'll handle that in a second. We had a nice long
Yeah.
thing with you. I want to see what these guys are up to. So Dot's confused. Rot's like, we can be in town shortly, but then you've got to go. You brought in too much danger.
No fucking shit.
We understand. Thank you for all your help.
Don't thank me. Just go. I told you the Empire was right. I told you.
No, the Empire's wrong. Look what the Empire does.
Yeah.
They destroy priceless artifacts. They demolish ruins. They try to destroy people. They try to destroy...
He gives you a big old raspberry. He doesn't care.
They tried to kill your brother, friend, person.
Tried to, yes, absolutely, but they didn't succeed.
Succeeded in killing ours.
I'm sorry about that. That does suck. My B.
They would have. They would have killed your brother had we not intervened. Have you thought of that?
No, I hadn't.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, you
So
still
tell
have to
me
go.
again. As you wish.
Tell you what, where's your ship? I'll take you to it.
Actually, yes. Do I still have the sending? Do we still have the sending stone for Fix?
I think
I believe
Maktaba had
Maktaba
it.
does.
Maktaba, you want to call Fix?
Can I hear any of this? I mean, I'm on the outside of this thing and we're screaming along.
Well, I figured you were climbing up as this was happening, correct? Or were you just hanging
Right,
on?
but well, there's no place for me to sit in there. You were very clear. There's
Right,
no
but I
place for me
figured
to
like you
get
would
in.
like hold on to the side. Like hold on to the side with one and then
I
like
can lean over the side. Maktaba, can you call Fix?
I think that may be a good idea, but we need to figure out something about Saul. We cannot leave them in the clutches.
We are not.
very good point. Salt, make a death saving throw.
Yeah.
Really, very pointedly looking at Aelfonn.
oh god, none of my
Well
dice
done.
like me today, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, hold on, that was cocked. Oh, okay, that's a 17.
All right. So
The first one I rolled ended up in the corner, so one success.
okay, one success. All right. So you guys call up Fix.
Yeah.
Okay. You call to her. No answer.
Fix, is there any update on the ship?
No answer.
Hello? Fix?
Nothing. Well, where are we going?
Stressed.
I think we may have an issue. Tell the pilot to drive to where we left the ship.
30 minutes outside town to the south, to the west.
Sure. All right. The pants lean and take off. Sal, give me another death saving throw.
I don't know what to do.
It's okay. You can come back from the dead. I did it.
16.
That's 2 successes.
16.
So everything's fine.
Yeah.
Right now.
All right. So he takes off towards the where the ship is, and you still see it in the remains. The wings look repaired. The hull of the ship looks like it's healed over. There's still scabbing, and it still looks kind of raw, but overall healed. And you see Fix coming down the ramp, looking very confused. What the hell is that thing?
I hop down. It is a runabout, apparently. Is there a problem with the stones? I tried to call earlier.
She pulls out her sending stone and speaks into it, and you hear her clearly. No, it's fine. You don't think
Stone speak?
I'll say something back.
Okay, and it
Do
comes
you
through.
hear me?
Yeah, it seems to be working. Maktaba, give me an Arcana check, or anyone that's also magical in nature.
Strange.
Yeah.
Can sending stones
Arcana
be
check for
tapped?
days.
Yeah, they've discovered jamming.
Yeah.
Some would say it's a spell jammer.
Wah, wah.
Hey, come on.
That's a
No,
that's a
I love
16. 16 Arcana check.
12 for me.
Okay. With the 16, I needed at least a 15. You are able to piece together that it's possible that the Arrow Knight does have something that can jam communications via sending stone. When they saw the runabouts come back towards you guys without you conversing with it, they figured out that's what it was. That you were using a sending stone, so they blocked the communication.
Fun. I love this for us. I'm gonna swing on down.
Who are these? Who are they?
Long story. We'll tell you later. Can we get the dragonfly ship back that way? And I point to the Arrow Knight that's slowly on fire, hopefully.
Fix.
Oh, okay.
This is Althea, who we came to rescue. This is Dot, an Empire scientist. I will show them to quarters.
You sure we can trust them? We can bring them on?
Honestly, I don't know, but right now, it seems more important to go pick up Sal.
Okay, what about the twins? Who are they?
Oh yeah, they are.
They're of no consequence.
Ouch.
Wait. Are they coming with us? I thought they were going to head back to their town.
No, they're going back to town. I mean,
She was
provided the
confused as to who
Empire
they
lets
were,
the
but-
town exist.
This is Rot and Roth, and I believe that they will be leaving us, although they are more than welcome to join if they care to.
You see Roth think for a minute. Maybe. I'll get back to you on that. And they
I don't know
pitch
how
you
much time you
the
have to
sending
think.
stone. I'll contact you when I need to reach you.
All right.
Glad to hear you've had a change of heart.
This was Roth, the scientist, not Roth,
Yeah.
the guide.
Oh, right.
I will show Althea and Dot to some quarters, and Dot's is one that locks from the outside.
Yep.
All right.
Good call.
Why would you lock her from the outside?
Because she's an Empire
Because
scientist.
she is an Empire scientist.
She's
and for
Imperial
now,
swine.
I do not want her wandering around my ship.
Understood. Do
Gotcha.
you actually lock it, though?
Yes.
All right.
I will say I apologize for the indignity, but perhaps it is best if you remain in this room for now.
Give me a
And
diplomacy
then-
check, please.
Oh no.
Sure. Persuasion. That's one of my best skills.
So good. Didn't dump that at all.
No.
I did. Why am
Well,
I playing a lawful good character?
Yeah. that was a 4 on the die, so that's a 3
All right.
Jesus.
All right.
on there.
So you're trying to find the social conventions or the words to be like, no offense, but we don't trust you. Whatever your words are, they
Yeah.
offend her.
All right.
And so she's pissed, but she'll stay in the room. She agrees to be locked up.
Okay, but she's pissed off about it. That's
Right.
fine.
It's fine.
Right.
We've had Empire people pissed at us before.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, do we want to go back?
Yes.
Why? That's an interesting question. Do you want to go back?
That was more of a rhetorical, like, why are we putzing around? Like, let's go.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, but do we really need to? I'm like, we don't have a tank. Maybe we could use a barbarian.
I'm figuring that I was under the impression that everything was moving while I was taking care of this.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the ship's getting fired up, warmed up. It is a living thing, so it's got to stretch its muscles, especially after the hell it ran through a couple days ago.
I promise I will give the ship whatever tasty fuel it wants if we can save Sal.
Okay. All right. Speaking of which, Sal, death save.
Whee!
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
It's entirely possible.
I don't think so. 20.
Yep.
All right.
Shit.
Excellent. So,
Oh.
you regain consciousness slowly. Do you open your eyes and make people aware? You feel rough hands under your armpits and grabbing your arms. You feel your hands are bound, your legs are heavy, and you're being dragged forward.
Yeah. I mean, I start
What
to
is
rot.
it, Nick?
I'm like,
Get it out.
Nothing. No, nothing. Go.
God damn it.
It's not relevant. I don't want to derail the game. Let's go.
All right. So you're being...
so yeah, she does start to open her eyes,
Mhm.
and doesn't say I have to be mobile. Like, it doesn't say I need hands for this. So I'm gonna spend a psi point. How many can I spend on this? I'm gonna spend 2 psi points to try and push one of them off of me up to 10 feet.
Okay. So there's 2 of them, one on either side of you, holding your arms, hoisting you up and dragging you.
Yeah. That'll also heal me 2 hit points.
All right. What kind of check do they need to make?
That is a strength.
All right. Nat 20.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine. I mean, this is exactly what she has her code that she abides by. This is exactly what she would do. So she was just like, this was one of those moments where she kind of angrily woke up and tried to push one of them off.
Okay.
And she's like, get your hands off me.
They can feel the energy pushing on them, but they don't move. They grab you tight. Get the door. The one that you had pushed releases you, goes over to a very heavy door, spins the wheel. This giant metal wheel flings the door open before the first one chucks you in there. In there is nothing but metal and a grate on the floor for great stuff.
Great stuff.
Yep.
Great things.
Great things. They
Great
slam the
metal
door
comes
behind
great
you.
responsibility.
Mm-hmm. You are now alone in this completely metal room.
Are there no? Is it not like it's not like bars? It's just solid metal all around me, except for the floor.
Except for the floor, yes.
I mean, she's gonna.
Set the ship on fire.
I
The
can.
metal ship, set it on fire.
I can't. I could if I was in a place where there's flammable things.
You can melt the ship.
Again, you're bound by wrist and ankle.
Yeah.
So, be aware of that.
She's just kind of doing one of those like trying to throw herself against the door and then like trying to use her sidekick mystic hand thing to see if she can unlock it or open it.
All right. I know you have to have a visual for the psychic mystic hand thing, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I think so, yeah.
Give me an athletics check. This is mainly just to see if you hurt yourself throwing yourself against the door. If you roll a 5 or under, you will have done damage to yourself.
Oh my god.
What is Saul
I rolled a nat
bound
20.
with?
Nat 20, nice. You hit it perfectly. You actually put a dent in it, but it doesn't open the door at all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that, Maktaba?
I was just asking what Saul was bound with.
Metal shackles.
Something that would take more than fire.
Yes.
What is the point in being a fire genasi if you can't set things on fire?
It's almost like
I
they saw
could, I
fire
just
genasi,
can't.
and they just, didn't use the rope.
They knew that I was a fire thing.
Damn it, they're smart.
Saul's just kind of like,
Smirks.
get me out of here! Like, she's like, let me out! And just trying to throw herself against the door again.
It's definitely gonna work.
Understood.
She knows it's not, but she's angry.
I know.
All right. The ship is ready to take off. Where's everyone stationed?
Right
You can all be on the top deck, where it's almost like an open deck, like the top of a ship. If you wanted to jump off, you can be on the lower deck, where the ballistas are, or you can be in the mid deck, where the cockpit is.
I really wish I bought a grappling hook while we were in town.
Tell you what, give me a roll a d20. High
That's
or
a
low?
10.
Oh, okay.
10? It's like right in the middle.
All right. Tell you what, pick one. High or low?
Low.
Okay, I got an 8. All right. You have a grappling hook.
Yes!
I was like, wait, that's not how that works. I have to. There we go.
It's important that I have a grappling hook right now for no reason. But
No reason.
Petra is definitely running around from her rooms to various areas on the ship that have things like, I don't know, rags and alcohol and flint for no reason, of course.
Okay, most of the alcohol, and I'm making an assumption, and please tell me if I'm wrong, is going to be in Aelfonn's room.
Oh, I know.
That's completely fair.
Are you okay relinquishing it, or is Petra just taking it?
I'm assuming Petra's just taking it, because I don't think I'm in my room at this point. I think I'm probably setting up the ballista that Sal usually takes, so that we can try to shoot this ship out of the sky before we try to board it.
All right.
Follow up.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, lantern oil will probably be stickier.
It's fair.
I would like to instead of Aelfonn's alcohol, I'm using lantern oil.
Okay.
Just that's my prep.
All right.
Aelfonn, we obviously cannot leave Sal in the hands of the Empire Engine. However, our ship is no match for an Aeronite, and I think that it might be wisest if we come up with a plan.
Sorry, I muted it.
Well, I'm all ears. I first thought we should follow Sal's wishes and leave her behind when she fell. Then I was talked out of that by Petra. Then I was talked back into rescuing her. I would love to hear a plan.
Well, first of all, let me assure you, they are not that noticeable, my friend. Secondly, that is what I wanted to discuss with you. Petra is impetuous, but between the two of us, I think that we might be able to come up with some manner in which we can retrieve our comrade. What do we know about the Aeronites that we can use to our advantage?
Let's go to the knowledge roll. History, I'm guessing, maybe?
Yeah, how can we find out about this thing?
Let's go ahead and do history.
Okay. I need...
That's a 9.
No. Oh no.
Oh, no.
No, I said history, not hey Siri.
It's okay. Anytime I say okay Google, my phone goes off.
Yeah, I keep having podcasts that say things like, "Hey Siri," and then I'm like cleaning my house and it goes off. Oh fuck.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
if I
shut
did
up.
that too, it would go off for me. From on my, I'm pretty sure if I say "Hey Siri" on my computer, nope, my computer's fine.
Well, that was a 7 for me.
Yikes.
Killing
And
it.
so I understand we're probably not going to get a ton of new information, but in the past 5 years, we have presumably had encounters with these ships before, so I feel like there's probably some information some knowledge that we have.
Absolutely. So what you do have, most of your information is from running away from them. outmaneuvering, escaping, what have you. So you know that your ship is smaller but more nimble than their ship. It can move twice as fast. But you, in a stand-up fight, 1-to-1, you will get creamed. So as far as taking them on head-on, doesn't look good. This is more of a research vessel for going off to expeditions, not for combat.
Right. Well, we can try to sneak aboard, but I don't know how that would go over well. Perhaps let Fix do a flyby as we jettison ourselves onto their ship.
I think that sneaking aboard is perhaps our only chance, unless we think there is enough time to tail them to their base and find Saul there. But that seems as though it would increase our risk and the risk to our companion.
Agreed.
Then, how best shall we sneak aboard? Perhaps at this time we could request Petra's expertise.
You see her in the background, like running back and forth looking for things this whole time.
Petra, can we bother you for a moment?
I'm a little busy. Someone decided that they should be a big fucking hero. Sal's not here. I can't yell at her.
We need to use your expertise in order to arrange to rescue our companion.
I thought we were going to go back and set the ship on fire.
That would be, I think, a disadvantageous use of our skills and resources.
Sal's fireproof.
No.
Wait, you're not? I was like 99% sure Sal's
Listen.
fireproof.
That is racist.
Sal, I am muting you. You are not in this conversation. You're muted.
Also, yeah, that was probably very racist. Anyway.
Even if that is true, she would not survive the crashing of the ship. I think that we are not capable of going head to head with this type of ship, and our best bet might be stealth, which is one of your specialties, as I understand.
You are not wrong. Okay. We sneak aboard the ship. We sneak aboard the ship. We save Sal. We set the ship on fire. We leave. Yeah?
As long as saving Sal is the most operative measure of our success, then I agree.
Yeah, Sal came before set the ship on fire, so those are my priorities now.
Good. How do we sneak aboard the ship? My thought would be to cause some kind of distraction. Perhaps trying to make it look like we're trying to set the ship on fire would be a good distraction.
Yes. God, never mind. I was like, prestidigitation does not let us mimic a ship.
No.
No.
Hmm.
Well, it does, but it's a very small ship that's very far away since it's only this big.
Well, the key is you got to make it appear in front of their telescope,
Right.
so they think it's closing in.
That's a great plan. Jam, obviously.
Let me ask a question at the table. Do you have anything that the Empire wants?
I mean, we didn't go back to the town, so we don't have the... Oh, fuck. We have people.
Mm-hmm.
You got a few things.
First of all,
I'm sure they'd
we
be...
left the...
Go ahead.
We left the report back in town. Not that that matters, but I thought I'd like to all of us to know that we did leave the files back in town. Oops. We could do
Good point.
Oh God, can we hostage negotiate?
Yeah, you can do whatever you'd like.
Oh no, that was to the other two.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Don't mind me. I'll just be back here.
I have a good shot at it.
Maktaba.
By negotiate, do you mean exchange the people we have for the person we want? Or do you mean to offer some other method of gaining the leverage we require?
I don't think we have any other leverage.
I would say we're not treading Althea. That's pointless. That's a non-starter. We do have Dot.
Mm-hmm.
They're scientists.
And their people were very eager to get Dot back as well.
Well, perhaps, Aelfonn, you should speak with Dot and see if she wishes to return to those people, or if she wants to take this opportunity to defect. I will not sell somebody into bondage. However, I may have made the task more difficult when trying to explain why it was necessary to keep her in these quarters.
I've met you before. I believe this.
I can smooth this over. I have no doubt.
Aelfonn, no offense. I believe in you, but you're not terribly nice when it comes to Empire folk.
Well, then let's hope she wants to defect.
I mean, go for it. I'm gonna look for more things to set the ship on fire while we wait.
Real quick question. Are you going back to the town to get the documents, or are you heading directly after the ship?
I would prefer to tail the ship, the other ship, and I actually liked the idea of tailing them and waiting till they dock, or maybe we got back to wherever.
Well,
they were headed.
So to kind of cut out of the character voice, because that takes a really long time for me to talk fully.
We'll assume this is in character.
Right. The problem with following them back is A, remaining undetected, and B, if they go to a place that is more highly defended, like if they just fly back into the Empire and land at one of their bases, then we don't have to get onto the ship. We have to get into this entire area, get through all those guards, find her, and do that sort of thing. So getting her on the ship reduces their resources as well.
That is true. Okay, that was my like, what are we doing? What page are we on?
Right.
Cool.
But like following them for a while in the air, I think is probably fine and probably, our best bet.
Does anyone?
My question actually for Aelfonn, a sort of meta question is, do you have any weather magic?
That was my second question.
I don't. I took a bunch of stuff that's going to affect people, but nothing really super, super magic-y.
Gotcha.
Our magic person is currently indisposed.
Well, yeah, I was hoping we could do, fog cloud or something, and then under the cover of that, hop in, rescue them. But
Maktaba, you don't have doesn't have anything either, I assume, or else you would.
I've been going through my spell list just to see if there was something that would work.
I mean, how big of a smoke bomb can we make? Actually.
Not a very big one, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
So what's the plan, folks?
God, next chance we get, I'm buying smoke bombs.
Yeah, I'll go talk to Dot and see if I can see what her deal is.
All right.
I think that right now the plan is that we're going to... The problem is, how do you stay... We're faster than their ship, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I think the plan that I'm proposing would be that we follow behind, kind of at the limit of what they can see, and use any sort of available cover, and see if there's, like, maybe do that for a day, see if there's anything we can take advantage of, a storm, weather, random rock
Clouds.
attack, anything like that, and
Silent
then try
Hill.
and
Okay.
yeah, and try and sneak on board so that we can go find Sal and rescue her. And that's going to give us a little bit of time for Aelfonn to talk to Dot and see if we can get her cooperation, and for Petra to continue to figure out ways to disable or distract the ship. And if we go long enough, I might be able to switch up my spells and see if there's something else that is useful.
Awesome.
But we're kind of figuring that out.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
All right. Well, hold on, I'll jump back.
Here, what I want to do, actually, I'm gonna take 10 minutes and cast Augury as a ritual.
Okay. And what will that allow you to do?
You receive an omen from an otherworld entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses the following possible omens: wheel, woe, or wheel and woe, or nothing. So wheel is good, woe is bad, wheel and woe is good and bad. And so the question I'm asking is, if we were to hop on the ship and sneak on board right now to rescue Sal, would that be positive or negative?
Okay. You cast the spell and you get both wheel and woe, but with a stronger sense of wheel.
Okay. And just so people know, the way that I cast the spell, since it's like an augury and they describe runes or cards or something like that, I actually take a book and I flip through the book randomly, and words will pop out and give me a response of good or bad.
I love that. It's
That's
super
cool.
Ancient Roman nonsense. Well, not nonsense. Awesome sense.
Yeah. So I'll relay that information.
Well,
The auguries are that if we move swiftly, while there will be danger, that the outcome could be quite beneficial.
that's all the encouragement I need.
So I would say let's see what Aelfonn can get out of Dot, and then we'll finalize our plan.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Good. Dig it.
All right. Jumping back over to Sal. Sal, out of nowhere, bright lights flood the room, giving you no solace anywhere you look. Every so often they go on, flood the room, and then turn off. And then go
Do
on.
I have any arcane sense of what they
and then
might
go
be?
off. Not really. You detect magic. You detect none coming from the lights. They're just simple lights that they've made, and it's to make sure that you don't rest.
What nonsense is this?
So you're not going to be able to get to your 8 hours rest or 6 hours or whatever you need while this is happening.
No, I would need 8 hours.
Yeah.
But can I get at least a short rest in?
No, these things are coming at you.
Fair. Fair.
Not enough to strobe you to death, but yeah, it's irritating.
She's kind of just like, all right, this is the game you're going to play.
Well, they're used to catching mages, so...
She just kind of, can I mind slam the door?
Yeah, you can mind slam away as much as you want to expend, but remember, you're not gaining anything back.
Mind Slam doesn't expend anything for me to use.
Oh, no? Okay.
No. So it technically says a creature, so I'm asking if you would let me
Oh,
use
then
it on
no.
the door. Okay.
Because you're kind of reaching into their mind and slamming
Yeah.
it. The wall has no mind.
No. The rest, anything else I would want to do, I can't, except for the hand. I could try to unlock the door with the hand, but
Yeah, it's going to be real tough going. Especially since you don't have any tools or anything fiddly.
Nope. I think she just kind of uses it to like slam on the door a little bit more.
That's fine.
Just like, let me out!
Tang, 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 tang.
This is nonsense, I'm telling you. She's trying really hard to remain calm, but she's very angry.
You sound like you want to see their manager.
she, that's her. That's fair. She's just like, I don't.
Let me speak to the Imperial manager.
I mean, kind of. She's just like.
All right, we're going to jump back over to Aelfonn.
Yo,
All right, so you want to go speak to Dot?
I'm gonna speak to Dot.
Are you letting her out, or are you going to talk through the door, Elsa style?
No, I'm gonna go in the room and close the door behind me. Leave it
I'd like to eavesdrop, is really what I want to do.
Sure.
Yeah. You can easily eavesdrop. You can drop them eaves. You open the door. She's made herself as comfortable as she can in the sparse room. I'm assuming the quarters aren't bad, but, they're not lavish.
Right. I am sorry for the humble accommodations. Is there anything I can get you?
Food, water, any of those would be nice. I haven't seen or heard from anyone since your bird friend locked me in here.
Yes, Maktaba can be a bit coarse. You'll have to forgive him. He spent most of his life in a...
Avery.
Well, I was going to say monastery, but yes, for lack of a better term. So, what is it you actually do for the Empire, aside being their scientist interested in ancient relics?
I'm a scientist interested in ancient relics. I mean, what more is there? I'm not a high-level scientist, if that's what you're looking for. I'm a field technician.
Can I ask why?
Why what?
Why the Empire?
I grew up in Servo, and so it really wasn't an option for anything else. I'm not magic in any way. I don't believe in gods. And I'm not going to go hug a tree, so science wins.
Do you really believe that? Do you really think that...
Well, that's the problem, dear. I don't need to believe anything. Science is provable. I can't keep proving your magic or your gods, but I can prove my science over and over again. It can be independently verified.
Magic can be studied. Magic can be explored. Magic can be researched.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've tried all of that, and you see where it's gotten us.
So it is us, then. Your heart belongs to the Empire.
I didn't say that. I said us. People who live here on Deus. You've studied magic. Our people have tried to study magic. It doesn't take with everyone. And it's not explainable. You can't just say X plus Y is magic.
Can you explain art?
No, but just because you can't explain it doesn't mean someone can't make it. Just we all have our different ways of expressing it. Magic is not art. Sure, it can be pretty and flashy, but it's not replicable. You can't recreate it in a lab.
I wish that you could understand. And let me help you try to understand. Magic is art. Art is magic. They are intertwined. Fonts of inspiration and fonts of arcane energy are very similar. They come from nothing, and they create amazing things.
That's all well and good if we're talking about kids' stories, but I'm assuming you didn't come in here to wax poetic with me and to speak about arts. What is it that you want from me?
I wanted to know where your loyalties lie. It seemed your loyalties lie with Servo, which tells me a lot.
If you know anything about Servo, you know that they remained mostly independent throughout the war.
And is that your position, then?
My position stands with science. I don't know how many times I have to repeat that with you. You think science is bad and evil and boogity-boogity, but it brings light to people that can, read and make things, who don't have access to magic or a tree that they can worship. It's the great equalizer.
All of those utilities are worth the lives that were fought and lost in the Great War.
I didn't start the war. I'm not the one in charge of it. If people will find something to fight about, I guarantee it. That is just how this world goes.
The atrocities of the war, I wish I could explain them to you.
You don't need to explain. Are you laying them at my feet? Are you blaming me? Are you saying that your side is completely devoid of any atrocities? That no one talks about what happened in the Shadow Valleys? That you used necromancers to raise villages just so you could use them? Do you think that's fair? Divinius has blood on their hands just as much as the Council of Magi. Don't act like your side is pure. Now again, I'm not here to quabble about philosophy. What is it that you want?
We want information on that ship.
What, the one that was attacking us?
Yes, the one that was attacking us. The one that most likely has a compatriot on board.
All right. What do you want to know?
Weak points, blind spots. Places where we can try to rescue them, like we rescued you.
Well, the biggest weak spot is, as you can tell, the guide sail. If you can disable that, it won't be able to turn. It can go forward and back, but that's about it. Most of the ship itself is pure steel, with a steam-powered core.
Do you wish us to return you to that ship?
No, of course not.
Why?
Well, it's clearly the markings of the Bellum Empire on that ship. And again, I don't belong with Bellum.
So that's it then. If it were a servo ship, you'd feel differently.
I mean, yes, Servo are my people. They are logical. They are clear thinking. They just want to be free to explore science to its logical conclusions.
Whatever they may be, no matter how many lives they may cost.
Again, you with the preaching. Are you saying that that Magi have not done anything unnatural or sacrificed lives in any of their research? Don't come in here and preach at me, please.
Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. It seems your logic is unbendable. I commend you for that.
Thank you, I guess, and hopefully you can see reason and rationale. I'm not saying the Empire is better, but utter chaos is far more destructive. All it takes is one mad magi to take over the world.
Yes. And join with the Imperial engine.
We are an engine. We are cogs. We work together for a better, brighter future. Listen, I was on the fence when you walked in here, but you've very much thrown me deeper into the Empire. So yes, I would like to go to that ship.
You can hear Petra slap her face.
If you'll excuse me. And he'll leave and lock the door behind him.
Okay.
No.
I look at it. I tried.
Okay. That's fine. We have a hostage who wants to go back, so now it's not this bit. Now Maktaba doesn't have to worry about the slavery thing. Why were they trying to capture her in the first place?
My guess is she probably has information they need.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to...
Does Petra want to go visit her?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab food and water from the kitchen, from the galley.
All right.
And make it nice on a tray, I guess. And
It's the finest water and bread.
look, we have rations. Fine, it's water, bread, and an apple.
No, bring her something nice. Bring her a pastry.
Fine, it's a Danish and coffee.
Yeah, you're trying to try to get her on your side.
I'll good cop this.
Yeah, even if you're gonna go, listen, sister, you know who I am. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, I have questions.
All right.
Aelfonn, Aelfonn, I love you so much. I think that you are a little biased here.
You would be too if you saw what I saw.
I wouldn't have minded, because then I would have seen something. Never mind. Yeah, so I'm gonna run up and grab coffee and something sweet, I guess, and head back down. Hopefully, she drinks coffee.
She's a scientist. Of course, she drinks coffee.
That's true. Do you wanna wait? Do you wanna listen?
Gladly.
All right. Yeah. Knock knock. Locking the door, like.
Okay.
I'm aware of the.
It's still polite.
Yeah. You knock before coming in.
Yeah.
She's sitting there cross-legged on the bed.
I brought food and coffee. I hope you drink coffee.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the coffee.
Can I ask you a weird question?
Seems like the day for it.
I was told you came from Servo. Why were the munis you were with from Servo?
No, they were from the main colonies.
They seems to not like you very much either.
Well, let me give you a little information about the Empire engine. Yes, we are all one big engine, one happy machine, as it were, but we all serve our parts. Servo, thankfully, as you know, is on the far side nearest the Council of Magi, and we just want to be able to go where we want. That's it. I mean, the flying ships are our inventions.
So, Servo's sort of having some trouble under the thumb of the rest of the Empire.
We joined with them because we've had business dealings with Bellum and, oh my goodness, Bellum and Modem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got the names mixed. Servo is the one that's the shield.
Their defense.
Their defense. They're very close with Bellum. She's from Modem.
Sorry, Modem.
Mm.
Okay.
That was my bad. I got them all mixed.
It's all good.
That's totally fine, because we would have believed you regardless. Interesting.
Servo and Bellum have been bosom buddies, for lack of a better term, for a long, long time. One's a sword, one's a shield, and they've sharpened each other, grown stronger by working together. And they just used our mobility technology to put everything together.
Yeah, it's hard being the youngest child,
Oh, about that, but
metaphorically speaking.
I see.
So what is the little modem scientist like you doing in the wastes with servo munis then?
We were told there was a scientist out here, an archaeologist by the name of Reyes, that had defected, and they asked us to retrieve her. Since I know the most about the Rotem Empire, that they sent me. I'm sorry, the Rhyton Empire. They sent me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's fascinating. I actually think that my friend would love to hear more about that if you would be willing to speak academically with them. You know,
As
nerd
long
out.
as it's not like the previous conversation I had, I'm more than happy to.
I can assure you it won't be. Yeah, we just clearly there's been a mix-up, and we're just trying to get you and we're just trying to get our people back.
So,
And if you're happy to go back with Servo, we will gladly return you.
she squints her eyes at you, and the light comes through. That's right. It's you. I didn't recognize you from the fight earlier. Sorry about that. She salutes you. How's your operations going?
My what now?
I figured you're here under... And she mouths the word deep cover to you.
Use it.
Yes.
So, why
Yes.
have you not overtaken the
That.
ship?
First of all, it's my ship, so
Oh. Then why don't you just order them to surrender?
this is a highly classified information, and we're working. I have other things. I have other orders.
Understood.
Yeah.
It's not my place to question Great General Radnovic. But if the stories about you are true, I feel bad for everyone on the board.
You don't say.
Oh, yes. What you did at Peach Valley. That's...
Sorry. I don't know any of this.
Oh, I know. You don't. That's why I'm just
I'm like,
throwing things at you.
I'm like, how do I ask? What has
Petra doesn't know anything about this
I know.
either.
I know. I'm sorry. I haven't heard that one. I always like hearing stories
Really?
of my own
You
antics.
haven't heard that one?
Look, people say lots of things about me.
You led... Oh. This was a point for the Empire. I'm not going to say a high point, but a victory for sure. You had led a group of magi into this valley, and then you had come up with this chemical concoction. You called it the peach blend. You poured it into the valley. The fog of it settled at the very bottom, killing everything in that valley.
Yep. Excuse me. I'm gonna leave.
Okay. All right.
I'm really glad that Aelfonn was there to hear all of that. That's great. This is fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna go. I'll be right back. Yeah. And I'm gonna go to the upper deck
All right.
and just figure my shit out for a second.
Understood. With that, we're going to jump back to the other ship and over to Sal. There we go. You're unmuted now.
Nah, I know. Thank you.
So, you're in this metal cell. The door gets flung open, and a man in long black hair, very clean-cut beard, with a unique scarring over his left eye, steps in. You know exactly who this is.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
For those of you playing at home, this is Ravos Eros.
Oh, shit.
He is the one that's essentially the general, the leader, the Darth Vader, if you will, of the Empire. So he steps in, and the door closes behind him. Of course, he's also played by Jason Momoa, so enjoy that. Sal, long time no see.
Yeah, I was hoping to never see ugly face around here again.
Oh, you're always so nice to me.
That, ever since what you did, I think I could be a lot meaner.
He shakes his head, his hair falls, covering his face. You want to know a secret, Sal? I didn't do any of that. The Empire acted without my orders.
You really expect me to believe that?
Doesn't matter what you believe, you're in cuffs and I'm not.
Well, yeah, I'm not the one who betrayed my people.
So what do you know about Project Maven?
I know it exists.
It's true. Thank you, James V. I will work on my Momoa impression.
What are you? You care to enlighten me? What the Empire wants with magic? You know, since they work so hard to put that out.
They're trying to find peace. That's all they've ever wanted.
You call this peace? You call blowing up an entire building of an actually peaceful order peace? You call betraying your, well, I have it on good authority, your lover peace?
Let's leave Lucy out of this, all right?
Let's
be civil.
You lost the right to be civil with me or anyone from the Order after you allowed it to get destroyed.
You know why the Order was destroyed? Because it made itself a military target. It was the one that interceded with the Grove and Divinius. They were the rally point in which everyone followed behind.
They were protecting others' ways of life, which the Empire has so thought to snuff out.
And look
That's
where
not
it got
peace.
them. This would have had so many fewer casualties if you had just stayed out of our way. But no, the Magi had to stick their nose in everything. They think they know what's best, sitting in their ivory towers. Literal ivory tower.
It depends on who you're talking about. But the Order knew they needed to step in when you decided that your big metal towers were better than their big ivory towers.
They sit there and they think they can be a part of society and then run society at the drop of a hat. You don't get both. You can't be detached and be a part of it.
What are you doing? How are you in it? How are you in society? Last I checked, you're living pretty comfortable now.
Oh, I've always come from means. That has never changed. I worked with the Order, hopefully, to try and find a peaceful wage.
So what are you supposed to... What? So what? You're better than me. You're better than everybody else.
Typical Order Magi. Well...
all we wanted was actual peace. We would have been fine working with scientists. We have nothing against science. What we have against is you deciding how people are supposed to live. Making their choices for them instead of letting them make their own choices.
I think we're done here. It was good talking to you. Good catching up, Sal. Goes to the door, Spit at him. Is it fiery spit? It's fire spit.
It's fire spit, sure. She produces flame from her mouth.
It's Cinespit. All right. He leaves. The lights go back to doing what they were doing. So, jumping back over to the dragonfly. What are you all doing?
I'm giving Maktaba the information that I got from Doc about the ship itself.
The tea.
Yes, that's almost what I said.
Sorry. I'm not having a nervous breakdown, if that's what you're wondering.
No. Of course not.
Everything's fine. Can't you tell?
No.
Well, there doesn't seem to be a lot for us to take advantage of. I had stepped away for a moment while that was going on.
Sure.
Was there information about what part of the ship they're likely to have her in?
No one had
that would
asked
have
that,
been a good thing to ask.
Okay.
If Maktaba wants to know, I guess I'll let him know that Dot is a scholar on what's the god or the empire or the
Yeah, the
Raitan.
Raitan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dot is a right-hand scholar. Yeah. And if you'd like any more information, I think that you would have a lot of fun discussing that with her.
Perhaps in other circumstances, but we have more pressing issues, and that conversation will need to wait, I fear.
All right.
I still think the plan of causing a distraction while we sneak aboard is the best bet. Whether it be a flyby by Fix, whether it be someone trying to light their sails on fire.
I'm pro setting their sails on fire right now.
Perhaps a flyby with incendiaries, and then swooping around underneath to try and board.
Is there a dock on the like our ship has sort of an open air plan on top? Is there something like that on the?
There is, yes.
Cool. So we could just drop in from above if we wanted to and find a entrance that way. I just saw Blythe's background. Sorry.
Hanging out with Angry Momoa.
Sorry. Okay, first of all, chat. Good point.
Well, we should
anyway.
reiterate for those on the podcast.
Yes.
Was it? How do you pronounce that? Is it Corin Thark? It says,
yeah.
Don't let the war criminal suggest setting things on fire. It's fine.
I've set many things on fire since being a war criminal.
So the plan is to set the guiding sails on fire and try and land on top of it and just storm from the front.
Well,
Oh,
and I
no
think
storming.
yeah, I think that while they send crew up to deal with that, we're going to try and get on underneath amidships or somewhere in the back, so that they're not set the fire at one end and kind of sneak up on the other end.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a disguise kit because I didn't think it would be useful. So, God, there's no way we have any Muni uniforms or anything on the ship.
Tell you what. Nick, high or low?
Hi.
I rolled a 1. You do not have any Muni uniforms.
Damn.
Okay, that's fine. It just means we're going to strip some of the soldiers when we get there.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fine. That's fine. Do you think the incendiaries are going to be enough of a distraction?
I don't see we have much more of an option.
We do have one other option.
We do have one other option. Dot's super chill going to the Servo Empire.
If our guest wants to arrange to be to do an exchange, I don't see a reason why we should not accommodate those wishes.
If anything, because otherwise we're just sort of carting around dead weight.
Well, you make a good point. Perhaps drawing their attention with a exchange while some of us sneak aboard may not be the worst idea.
I definitely think that Aelfonn, who is much better at talking to people... Well, okay, no, I don't trust you anymore to talk to these people.
To be fair, he didn't actually have to make any diplomacy or any of those types of checks in the last one.
This is true.
It was a role-playing encounter. But
that is totally fine.
I'll put on a smile if that will get us what we need to do. You know me.
I do. I'm just worried.
Perhaps if you arrange to see if they are interested in an exchange, then Petra and perhaps myself can go aboard and see if we can find Sal and leave.
So use the hostage negotiation as a distraction.
Yes.
If they are willing to negotiate in good faith, then that is a plan to what we want. But if they are not, then sneaking aboard to retrieve Sal is another path.
It's not like there's anyone important on board, so yeah.
Good point.
What is Blythe? What is the range on your telepathy conversation?
It's 120 feet. I looked it up.
Thank you for
120 feet.
So it's about the range of the ship she's on. It's that distance.
I don't know how far away you all are, so I'm not trying to communicate with you.
I feel like you would possibly be like reaching out, keeping the channel open.
Would you give me the chance to?
Oh yeah, but the ship itself is 800 feet by 200 feet, so you're literally the radius. You're in the center of the ship, so.
Okay. I guess
my biggest concern is if we open this conversation asking for hostage negotiations, they're gonna have eyes on Sal. So it feels like an either-or situation unless we say we're not bartering for Sal because we think she's dead. Yeah?
You make a good point. I'm trying to think what else we could barter for.
Our safety. Just let us go. Well, okay, we already got away.
Yeah, that was the problem. I thought I had the same thought.
Money.
If
we have your scientists, pay us money.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I mean, for all they know, that you guys are lowlives, so why not?
We are.
No, I can get behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maktaba?
And use this opportunity as a distraction.
Yes.
Not mentioning Sal at all.
Yes.
That's the motto.
Because they don't even realize that our ship is associated with Sal.
We have their scientist. And they caught her while we were running. I don't know. Maybe.
No, that makes sense too, but this is a good idea.
I have so few.
I feel that this is the best of our options, so let us give it a try.
I just want to bask in the moment you guys agreed with me on one of my plans without that much fighting. Okay, let's go.
Good.
Aelfonn's gonna pull the flask out of his doublet, take a swig.
While you're doing that, and we're getting what else? I mean, how much? Can I trust you, Aelfonn, to set up negotiations?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
What do you think this is for? Fills up the flask.
I'm so proud of you. Okay.
So I'm going to ask about and potentially insert lore. I assume that since there are no instantaneous communications unless you know people, like sending stones are basically walkie-talkies, but if the other party doesn't have a walkie-talkie, there's no way to communicate. So I'm going to assume / insert that there is some sort of like flag code, like semaphore or strings of different colors that will kind of denote basic concepts like
You have your
parlay
scientist.
or something of that nature until we can get close enough to actually be able to talk.
Understood. Yeah. I'm going to say yes, that is something that exists. Let me add this
pirates.
in there.
That's how actual pre-radio naval ships would communicate, at least to get general information, and then also use like specific codes in groups for your own forces. But there was sort of like a broad language that everyone understood, like, oh, this means I want to talk, or this means this is a plague ship, or this means, whatever.
Understood. Yes, you do have that. It's a good insertion. Did I already give you an inspiration?
You did, but I used it so I could use it again.
Give you another one.
Thank you.
All right. So, you guys fly ahead of the ship using the flag system, getting their attention. They come to a stop and fly up their own flags that essentially say, yes, we can parlay. Your ship or ours?
Ours.
Okay. So they dock in such a way that their ship is above yours, but ropes and landing platforms can be lowered.
Okay.
A very stuffy, thin man who looks like his uniform is just too tight, but, they don't make it... Yeah, he's very uncomfortable. He comes to the edge of the landing platform and leaps onto your ship and beefs it hard. He's not moving for a second before getting up and straightening himself off.
When I see that he beefs it and kind of the attention is on him, I want to use that moment to try and sneak aboard the other ship.
Good. All right.
Right, that would be my cue as well.
All right. I'll give you stealth checks with advantage.
Okay. Perfect.
Worried noises.
Yep.
Hold on. This is what I do. As soon as I find my character sheet.
Yeah, it's what you do.
Oh no.
Yeah, Maktaba may have to stay home.
I'm going to use that advantage, and the reason I'm going to use that advantage is because, the inspiration. Because I just rolled double ones on that roll with advantage, so I'm going to re-roll one of those.
Okay.
This truly is like an episode of
Fuck me.
Firefly right now. Everything is going wrong.
Me.
No.
So I'm assuming that a 24 makes it.
24. Okay.
Perhaps I'm the other distraction. I rolled a 4, so with my stealth, that's 9.
9. Okay. Tell you what, Nick. How badly do you want to get on this ship?
Very badly. Maktaba feels responsible for Sol.
Okay. I will allow you to get on this ship. I'm going to propose, in other systems, it's called the Devil's Bargain. I'm going to propose one to you, where, yes, you're able to get on the ship. It's not graceful. It's not elegant. Nobody notices you, but you do leave a trail of your feathers. The stress, the worrying, you've started to molt a little bit, and you're leaving a trail of feathers everywhere you go.
Yes, of course.
No.
Okay. All right, good. So you're both on the ship now. The man stands up and fixes himself.
Are you quite all right?
Of course I'm all right, yes. Two other soldiers actually rappel down professionally. They're wearing the same markings. You can tell they're legates. The man's got very small, round spectacles, wiry. So, you wish to parley?
Yes, I believe we have something of yours. Something you may want back.
What could you rogues want or have that we need?
Oh, just a certain scientist and archaeologist from Modem who may have some information that you may need.
We've got scientists out the wazoo. Who do you think you have?
Dots.
Give me... No, I'm not going to ask for a roll. You see him clearly look back and forth as if you now have his attention. Blythe.
Yeah?
You hear your friend's thoughts, at least Petra and Maktaba.
I immediately go to Maktaba and I'm like, you have to get off this ship. Ravos is aboard this ship. You can't be here.
Suddenly all the feathers are gone.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he keeps them numbered just for such an occasion.
I'm gonna turn around to find a naked Kenku, like.
Yeah. Poof.
And she just basically, and then she also does the same thing to Petra, like, you need to get off the ship. Ravos is here. Get off the ship. This is
Petra?
dangerous.
We
Can I-
have to hurry.
I can brain at her, right? It's like she can hear my thoughts.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, no, we're getting you.
Yeah, not without you.
She's like, I'm fine. I'm alive. That's what matters.
And I am very happy for that. Aelfonn has it under control. Where are you?
I don't know. I'm in a literal metal room. But I know that Ravos is here. He came, he talked to me, he's here. That means this is dangerous. You are not prepared to handle that man.
I have an idea. But you're going to need to trust me. Let's go find some... Maktaba, can we go find some uniforms to steal?
I agreed.
Priority is finding Sal, but as we're going, I'm looking for a linen closet, I guess.
Linen closet? Okay. Now, this is a very big ship with several levels. You're not entirely sure where the brig is.
So
or where
I
they'd be keeping mage. Oh, go
I
ahead.
actually want to adjust that here.
Okay.
I have an ability called Knowledge of the Ages, which lets me use my Channel Divinity to tap into a divine well of knowledge. As an action, you may choose one skill or tool, and for 10 minutes you have proficiency with the chosen skill or tool. So what I kind of want to, I don't know if... Basically what I'm trying to do is to have knowledge of the engineering and design of this ship.
Mm-hmm.
The appropriate skill for that in order to be able to determine where the brig would be.
Okay. I think a history check would suffice, correct?
Sure. I mean, I'm not...
Because they don't actually have a skill for modern information or engineering, so I'm going to go ahead and just say history.
Okay. Since I am already proficient with history, are we saying this divinity is the thing that lets me make this check at all? Or can I get advantage on the roll?
I'll give you
How do I
advantage.
want to do it? Okay.
Oh, and for those of you at home, Lucii, the husband or ex-husband of Ravos, is played by Idris Elba. So
Yeah.
You're
We'll get
welcome.
Yeah. We'll get a nice picture of Lucii as well. My dice have made it up to me. That is a nat 20 on the die, which
Nice.
gives me a check of 25.
all right, yeah, you're able. You know exactly where. You know what? Let's even roll this back a little bit. Maktaba, is it possible that you may have been captured by the Empire at one point in the past?
I think that's 100% accurate. That's fine.
Or maybe you were kept in a room similar to this and you're like, I know where it's at.
Yeah. And I think that I had help at some point escaping, and so know where all that is. The way that this channel divinity manifests is there is my eyes kind of flash with fire for one moment, and like a candle flame appears and just goes into my forehead and disappears.
That's dope.
That's how it manifests. Petra, I know where they're keeping Sal, but as I'm sure she said we must hurry. We are not prepared to meet with Ravos at the moment. It is most inauspicious.
That it is. Keep your eyes peeled for guards. You've done this before. You know these steps.
Oh yes.
We're just gonna do exactly what we did back in, I don't know, Modem last time we were there. So
just out of character for a moment, are we setting up the Star Wars prisoner transfer?
Oh yeah.
We'll get you in a uniform and me in some shackles.
Oh shit, that's a really good idea. I didn't even think of that. Yes, that is exactly what we're doing.
Aren't you a little small for a Muni?
Fuck you.
No, she's actually technically exactly the right size, apparently.
I am exactly the right size for a member of the order of the
Empire.
Empire.
Yeah.
All right, jumping back to
it's going to be a little tough for me to pull off that Chewbacca, but I'll give it a try.
just squawk instead of growl. You're good.
I did forget that basically Maktaba is our Chewbacca. Also, it solves the whole you are shedding feathers.
Oh, then we should be even more alacritous.
Fuck your molt. This is a terrible time to molt. Okay.
Right. So real quick, we're gonna jump away from this, back over to Aelfonn.
Yo, Aelfonn is living his best Pirate King life. He's trying to make this negotiation last as long as possible.
So
make them follow the pirate code.
Yeah.
Are you going to have the negotiations continue to happen on the top deck, or are you going to take them down to the galley?
I'm going to take them.
And wine and.
Yeah, I'm going to take them to the galley.
It is customary to dine before negotiations when you are a sky pirate.
At least a 3-course meal, minimum.
Absolutely. Not to mention the grog.
Gotta.
It's all for me, grog.
Okay. Give me, let's see, a deception roll to kind of stall and pad out some time.
Yeah. That's a nat 20. So that is a 26. I'm 25. Before we haven't leveled up yet. So he, like I said, goes full on Pirate King. He is ready to spin them a tale. He's basically regaling them with the tale of how he managed to capture their scientists. Full on boots up on the table, hat cocked, living his best life. And constantly drinking so he doesn't just throw the mug in their face. But being very hospitable, offering them grog, offering them food, trying to know a bit about them. It helps to really, when you're getting to negotiate with someone, it really helps that they know each other. So tell me about you. As I slide the grog closer to them.
Oh, you want to know about me? That's unusual. My name is Rios. I've served for 20 years. Proudly, as the first mate of this fine vessel.
And what vessel is that? I couldn't quite catch the name.
Oh, that vessel's the Peacekeeper.
Mm-hmm. And about you. You specifically, not just your 20 years of service. That's boring. Everybody has 20 years of service.
Oh,
Our scullery maid has 20 years of service. Tell me about you.
well,
Fix is just gritting her teeth.
Vix is keeping her head down, just hat over her eyes, just like, I'm working here.
Mm-hmm.
Rios
Your
unbuttons his top button,
mm-hmm.
starts to have a little bit of the grog, and kind of starts to relax a little bit. He's enjoying himself. He's like, well, I like to I paint using watercolors.
Very interesting. Painting, you say?
Sunsets mostly. You get the best views from the bridge of the Peacekeeper. If you'd like, I can show you sometime.
Oh. Why not? I'm trying to delay shit.
I want to help you so bad.
So tell me more about you, dashing pirate rogue. You scallywag.
Well, yeah, I don't know what a seduction check would look like in D&D.
What's your
Performance?
I think that's for later.
Persuasion?
I'll give you persuasion. You're not lying. Oh, I mean, I guess, do you intend to bet him or not?
No.
Deception.
But I want him
Take
to
one
think.
for the team.
I am not sleeping with a member of the Imperial Engine.
Not sleeping
You've
with the
had
enemy?
worse.
Thank you,
All right.
Jameson, for the joke.
Mm-hmm. Give me a deception check then.
A deception check. That is a 12.
You're not going to have some hate sex?
Not if I don't get to kill him after.
Okay, I know this is meta, but like Petra would tell you she's seen you sleep with way worse.
Never
You
Empire.
get like a weird...
Never Empire. Never Empire.
Pirates? Sure. Brigands? Of course. Highwaymen? Several of them?
Who
All
hasn't?
right.
But never the Empire. Even I have standards.
Okay. So, we cut away from this scene back over into the ship. Maktaba, Petra, you're making your way through the ship. You know exactly where you're going, but you know there's a checkpoint just outside Sal's cell. At least 2 guards.
Did we find a uniform?
You found a uniform, no problem. Of course, they've got spare uniforms and shackles. Shackles are everywhere. Empire's all about shackles. They got them.
I'm not here to kink shame.
So, Maktaba, you probably got the shackles not on, but like on.
Right.
Okay.
On but not latched.
Right.
We've done this before.
Yeah. Just fly casually.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you arrive at the checkpoint, or at least you see the checkpoint down the hallway. They haven't spotted you yet. There's time for either to duck around, to continue forward. What would you two like to do?
I think there's no other way in, yeah?
No. There's the one door, and that's it. You can see
Yeah,
a flashing light coming in and out of the room.
Oh, man. All I can say, like, I think this is one of those times we're going to have to put on our best bullshit faces and just do it. Everything's fine.
All right.
Maktaba, don't say anything.
All right. So there are 2 legates. They have these same markings as the ones that docked with the with Rios. They're standing at attention. They have their glaives resting against their shoulder.
Yeah, I'll walk up with Maktaba, looking as authoritative as I think I know how to do.
They both immediately snap to attention and salute you.
Awesome. I'm just dropping this prisoner off.
Of course, General.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, that was a lot easier than I assumed it was going to be.
Do you salute back?
I think that would be some sort of a check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Superior officers don't generally salute inferior officers.
Give me a
Fucking
performance
correct.
check.
Fuck my life.
Y'all.
Mm.
That was a 10?
Fuck.
I'll say it passes.
Oh my god.
You meet it. It was a 10, so you hit it, so you're good. Thank you, whoever that was.
Cool. I guess for that, okay, we're gonna go in and are we going in? Is there a hallway, or is it like just leads right into her
The
room?
door leads right into her room.
I need to talk to both of the prisoners. Yeah.
Of course, General Radovich. I'm sorry, how is that pronounced? It's
Radinovic.
Radinovic, thank you. Of course, General Radinovic.
Yeah, go. You know what? You've been working really hard. Why don't you take a quick break? Just a quick one. I don't want you guys to anyone to think we're going soft here.
They both look at each other, very shifty-eyed. No protocol. We can't both leave unless we are relieved. And there takes 2 soldiers to relieve us.
I'm basically 2 soldiers.
Deception check.
Ah, fuck.
Did you have any inspiration?
I do, but it's a 4 plus 7. Will an 11 get that
It will not.
through? Okay, well, I have inspiration. Don't fuck me. Now that fucked me. Well, a 12?
12 will not.
Fuck. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I can take them to an interrogation room. God, I hope there's an interrogation room.
Of course, there's an interrogation room, of course. We'll bring them to interrogation room B. A is in use.
What's an A?
Don't you know?
I have a lot on my plate right now.
I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. They both apologize and salute you again.
What's in A?
What's an A?
Marie. Sorry, Marie, ma'am. Marie Mercury, we managed to pick her up.
Oh, great. I'll need to talk to her too later.
Ma'am?
Yes?
Of course, ma'am. Sorry. They salute again.
Yeah, let me grab the prisoner and I'm going to go to an interrogation room.
Of course. They unlock the door. Careful with this one, ma'am. She's fiery. And that's not a pun.
She sighs so heavily, like, oh my god.
Trying so hard not to laugh. Yay.
They both go in. On your feet, scum! And they grab you and hoist you up.
Yeah, all right. She sees Petra and Maktaba and just kind of is like,
Give me a deception roll to see if... No, give me a performance roll to see if you're able to hide your emotions.
No.
I mean, she's just angry, but...
I'm using anger to cloud all emotions.
that's what she's like.
I'll give you advantage on that. That's fine.
Oh no, okay.
The angriest Jedi.
I think that's Anakin Skywalker before he's evil.
I brought peace.
Oh no, I rolled 2 9s, so that's an 8.
They see a flash of like... It's just brief. It's for a very quick second of acknowledgement. Like, you know these people.
Yeah, she was.
Can I notice that? Can I see that?
Absolutely.
Go over their faces. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then, in a voice that none of you have ever heard of before, I start squawking and yelling, "Down with the Empire! The Magi will kill you all! Down with the Empire!" And like struggling against the bonds to bring the attention back to me.
Okay, come on.
All right, they drop Sal back on the floor and immediately go to handle Maktaba. Breaking real quick back over to Aelfonn.
Yeah.
So, would you like to go back to my ship? We can discuss more in my quarters.
No, your ship just seems so far away. I have a better idea.
Oh?
I have luxurious quarters aboard this ship because I am the captain.
Of course you are. This is a ship with no captain and no name. I love it.
And I will lead him to quarters? Question mark?
One of the legates leans in. Sir, do you think this is a wise idea? Of course it is. Why don't you go wait on this ship? I'll summon you when I need you.
Yes,
my.
This may take quite a bit of time. These negotiations tend to get a bit hostile.
He gets really excited at that. Yes, it could be hours. At least.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hours at least.
So the two Unifexes salute, turn, and leave. Disgruntled, like, I hate working for this a-hole.
I will take him to one of the vacant cabins.
Okay.
And do we have manacles on board the ship that I can fast him to this bed and leave him there for a couple hours?
High
We
or
have
low?
manacles.
High.
High it is. Yes, you've got manacles.
Yes! Great. So that's basically what I want to do. I want to lure him into this cabin and blindfold him, shackle him to the bed, and just going to sit in the chair, just coming up with excuses.
The anticipation is the finest part, don't you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take this real
Actually,
slow.
since I'm Bard, I'm going to full on Scheherazade it. I'm going to start regaling him with stories of the most lewd kind to keep his mind occupied without realizing I'm just been shackled to this bed for 6 hours.
I love you so much.
This is amazing.
Good. All right. Sounds like a plan.
I'm handling my shit. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Trying not to die?
Love you. Mean it.
So, jumping back to the ship, Maktaba is squawking, "Death! What was it? Death to the Empire! The Magi shall rise!" Or was it?
Yeah, basically.
Basically, okay.
Just essentially, what I'm using my mimicry ability to say what I had heard some drunk in a tavern go on and on about, but it's not a voice that anyone else has heard me use before.
Okay, but it's obviously coming from you, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the two guards come over. General, do you need us to restrain him?
I've got this, and I'm so sorry. I'm gonna turn around and hit you.
Fair. No,
It's
do
okay.
it.
You have a -1 to strength. How hard can it hit?
That's true. Actually, just a backhand.
You heal him 2 hit points.
Like a caress.
It's just awkward.
Yeah.
It's awkward for everyone in the room.
I
Quiet bird.
I squawk and hiss, "How dare you!"
Oh god, I hate this so much. Let's just get to the interrogation room, please.
Of course. One of them grabs Sal, the other one grabs Maktaba. They head over to the interrogation room B. They go in there, and they cuff them to the table. Ma'am, is there anything else you need?
No, go.
Okay. And they take off with the keys.
Oh fuck, wait, I need those.
Of course, ma'am.
Wait, did they give me the keys?
Of course they do.
Okay, thank you.
You're a general in the Empire. Of course they would.
I know, I have questions. Anyway. So doors closed?
Mm-hmm.
Cameras? Or, not cameras, but like, magical cameras?
No, nothing to record in this room.
Brilliant. Hey, we're here to rescue you. You guys are like strapped to the table.
Saul just kind of looks at you like, okay, great. Now we have to get out of here before Ravus finds us.
Oh yeah.
Or
that.
before he realizes I'm missing.
I'm unlocking them as we talk about this.
Do you know where they put your equipment?
No. I was only kind of conscious for this.
Okay.
I wasn't
think
conscious for part of it, that's for sure.
So
Well, I know a place or two we can check on the way out, but we may need to leave your staff behind.
Honestly, the legates, they're carrying crystalline weapons. And if we could steal some from them, we might be okay. They looked better than the orders. Pretty sure they're using our tech.
well, shit.
That was not a thing I wanted to learn today.
I promise you, we're all
It's what they
learning
attacked
horrible,
me with.
horrible things.
Suddenly, klaxons start to go off in the ship.
I hate this.
I believe that is our cue.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
I have a don't ask, but I think I have a superpower.
You'll have
Can
to
I
explain.
I'll tell you everything I know later. Can you guys go ahead? I'm gonna see if I can get your weapons.
Are you reading chat?
What? I mean, I was
Well,
gonna see if I could grab something anyway.
All right.
There was a discussion that had to be taken care of real quick.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We need to get Marie.
Shit, we do. Shit. I have a superpower. Why don't you guys start heading back?
Of course, General.
General?
I know. We'll figure it out later.
Someone put you in charge of something.
Excuse you. I
Will be a
captained perfectly
long
useful ship.
story, and I'm sure we will all learn a lot. But in the meantime, we need to get into Interrogation Room A.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can you get me some armor? So you can't go alone.
I honestly
She
think I
says
can.
very beat up.
Maktaba, can you get her off the ship?
We can do this.
So little health points.
I am right behind you. I promise.
We just did this. I just got captured. We're not getting you captured. We have to get off the ship.
Maktaba, how easy was it for me to get in here?
Surprisingly easy.
Yes, but what if they catch on to you?
Then I will bullshit my way out of it. Do you have a sending stone on you?
No,
I have no equipment.
Oh, fuck, you don't. Fuck!
Right.
She just kind of was like,
I know, that was stupid of me.
Sal, I say a small prayer and place a hand upon you, and I heal 7 points of damage.
Yay.
Okay, I'm gonna just peek my head out. Is there anyone in the hallway?
no, but you do hear people running further down the hallway.
Y'all are unlocked. I'm gonna say this is sort of a make a break for it situation.
We will go now.
And I'm gonna hop over to the next room.
So I'm going to walk out and see if I can find quickly and I still have the knowledge boost. I assume this is still under 10 minutes.
Yes.
And I want to find a weapons locker. I assume there's probably one fairly close by.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. You actually could probably split the keys. Petra can take the ones for the doors, and you could take them for the weapons locker.
Okay. So on the way, we're gonna try and hit the first two weapons lockers real quick and see if Sal's equipment is there, her weaponry is there, or if not, I guess grab a glaive.
All right. So we're splitting up again.
Not for long.
Not for long. So you guys are gonna go grab weapons. She's gonna grab whatever's in room A, and you guys are gonna meet at the exit. Jump off and giddy up, right?
Yep.
That's the plan.
Grappling hook.
All right. So.
If I can find a scimitar or a staff, that would be better.
All right. So we're gonna start with Sal and Maktaba. As you rush down the hallway, you go through the first locker, and unfortunately, it is empty. You see down the hall, there is a secondary locker, but there are troops moving back and forth because it's on the other side of the hallway. So you'd have to cross stealthily to be able to get to it. You can do so, or you can just head towards the exit.
Maktaba, I don't think it's worth it, but we also cannot leave Petra alone. I know it's supposed to be easy for her, but Ravus is here, and if he catches her...
Agreed. Let's find a place to hide for a moment and support. So where did like Petra go? I'm just trying to get the geography, the layout of where we are.
Okay, so you guys would have gone back into the hallway, and Petra would have gone left towards the mediation room A. You guys would have gone right, back the way you came, to the locker, and then back out the way that you came.
Okay, so nothing in the locker, and then as we start to go back out to leave, we would pass by where Petra is going into that room.
Correct.
Okay, so why don't we cut to what's going on for the action there, and we'll sort of be right there in the hallway.
Yep, that's the plan. So, jumping back over to Petra, how do you proceed?
Are there guards outside the mediation room?
There's not.
Awesome. I'm gonna peek in. Is there a window in the door? I don't know.
No window.
Awesome. I'm just gonna open that fucking door then.
Okay, you see a very heavy man, big jowls. Looks like he's long past when he should have retired. What are you doing in here? Squints at you for a second. General! He claps things to his chest. I didn't know you were stationed here.
Yeah, Marie?
Marie is sitting at the other side of the table, shackled. She actually looks like she's been abused a bit, so she's very rough.
Oh, first I thought I misgendered somebody. All right, I can take it from here. I actually need the prisoner.
Of course, General. Anything you need.
I really enjoy that. All right.
Just goes and opens it.
You're coming with me, and just gonna shackle her, and come on.
All right. As soon as you...
Oh. Can I push her out the room first?
Sure. But as she begins to move towards you, she spits in your face.
Oh, gross. I probably deserved that.
You imperial dogs! You won't get anything from me!
I like her.
I know you do. Yeah, well, we're trying some advanced tactics here. Get out there. I'm gonna push her out and close the door behind me, leaving someone else inside.
Okay. He's just kind of sitting there like, I need to go out that door, but I don't want to... She's still there, so I'm going to wait a minute.
Can I lock it?
Yeah.
Awesome. That is exactly what I'd do.
Okay, he's just sitting there, just...
Huh.
Awkward.
All right. Hi. Just a quick, hi. I know this is going to be really hard to believe. I'm here to rescue you. Just...
Oh, you Imperials are real sick.
Yeah, okay. Keep that up. That'll work well. That's convincing. I don't know how I'm going to be able to fake this, but let's go.
I'm not
Sal?
going anywhere with you, and she digs her heels in.
Can we come around the corner now?
Yeah, can I have Sal and
sure.
Maktaba?
Ta-da!
I was like, okay, you've got her, now let's go.
We're working on it.
We're here to rescue you, but we need to leave now.
Wait, you're for real?
Yeah.
I am
Wait, now we have
so
to go.
sorry.
Scamper, scamper, scamper.
Yeah, so you scamper.
go.
Do you go after the second cache of weapons?
No,
Or do you leave it?
leaves it.
We'll buy you a new crystal staff. I'm sorry.
She's like, I've made one before, I can make one again.
All right.
She sounds kind of sad because she liked hers.
I'm sorry. Scampering.
Scamper, you guys get to the ship. You guys manage to, are you guys going to jump off, rappel down?
I have no idea how I sort of forgot about the re-entry and assumed we'd grappling hook back.
I mean, you could.
Or rappel down. Yeah, let's do that. Why not?
Okay.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Lord.
All right, so
Everything.
And with that, we'll be making new characters next week, and hope you enjoyed the show.
I almost had to make a new character today.
I know.
And your characters will believe that I am the captain.
Yeah, that's true. The Pirate
Oh my God.
King.
All right.
So who's
yeah,
first?
let's rappel down. You guys go first. And Marie.
So who's the first one to go down?
I guess I'm going to go first.
All right, Maktaba.
And Saul.
Give me
then
an
Marie.
acrobatics check.
Oh no.
Look, gravity's on your side this time.
Yeah, no, it's not
Is
a hard
it?
check.
Is it?
Hopefully.
Says the girl who rolled a 1 and a 2.
You know, I'm killing the acrobatics check. Nat 20 here.
Yes!
Beautiful.
So 25.
25. All right, great. All right, you land. No problem. Very smooth. All right, next up, Sal or Marie?
And I'm going to hold the rope as a help action.
Very good.
Let's send Marie.
All right. Marie, Nat 20. Repels
Wow.
down. No problem. Like,
I'm
this
so
almost
glad
looks
you
like
used that
child's
on
play.
you.
All right. Sal or Petra?
Sal, go.
Yeah.
You start
Sal's
to
like,
hear
I'm-
voices yelling behind you. They went this way. Follow the feathers.
Oh, Jesus, I forgot about the feathers.
Yeah. So as
Oh!
as
Nat 20.
God.
you're doomed.
Oh, you're going to get a 1, Petra. I am so sorry. You're going to die.
We just did this.
I'm gonna die.
This
is fine.
Before Petra makes the attempt, I say just quickly, remember who you are. You can do this. And I'm using guidance, which is a cantrip that gives you a D4.
Oh.
I don't know if you want me to remember who I am right now.
It's an encouraging word to get you
I
to
know.
help out. And I'm taking the help action here, so as needed, I'm giving you everything I can give you.
17 plus. It's acrobatics, which I'm very good at. So 22.
22. You jump as blaster fire flies overhead, scorching the hull from where you were. You see the beams crossing over. You manage to land. No problem. What do you do?
Get below
Get in the
decks.
ship.
Get in the ship. We going.
All right, you guys run back into the ship. Anyone tell Fix to go?
Yeah.
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 The
Are we leaving
we
with
need
the?
to leave.
Yep, we are.
Oh,
we
damn it.
are. We
let's
just kidnapped 2 more people.
Inadvertently kidnapped some people. That's fine.
You came back with more prisoners. Your ship is very full, I'm saying.
You're welcome.
You peel off the Arrow Knight is going to take some shots at you. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Stop
They hit us. We die.
blowing holes in my ship.
Our ship.
Oh,
So one shot.
Can I?
Go ahead.
I was going to ask. Can I give a advantage to the ship for these dodge rolls using enhance ability again?
No, because it's not necessarily a dodge. Like it's more of the AC that she's flying away and they're trying to attack.
Okay.
So
I hope we happened to grab the one dragonfly ship that dreamt of adventure on the high air currents.
yeah, it stole itself a crew and
No.
took off.
Yeah.
It's dreamt of adventure on the high breeze.
Ah,
oh, there it is. Oh, that was so
that
good.
felt really good.
Thank you, Nick.
Mm.
All right. The ship is rocked twice, whoosh, throwing you one way, throwing you back the other way against the hull. Each of you are going to take 4 points of damage as you're tossed back and forth.
I'm knocked out again. No, I'm not. Wait,
You
no.
should be knocked out. You should.
I gave you 7 hit points.
Yeah.
It should be okay.
You did. You're right. Sorry.
I'm-
I am very close.
I'm
To
gonna
being
need
knocked
some
out
healing.
again.
I'm gonna need some healing when this is over.
All right.
I'm at 5.
Fix pulls up hard and manages to get you into the cloud cover and takes off. You have just escaped successfully.
Yes.
Good job. Oh. Aelfonn, you hear cheering coming from the deck above you.
Saul
good.
slumps to the ground.
I'm so ready for this. Yeah.
They're cheering my prowess.
It's coming. Just give me one more minute.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm gonna go to the top of the deck. So I take it we won.
Yeah.
1 is relative.
Oh no, we mission was successful. We got Sal back, and we traded. Did we actually trade Dot?
Nope.
Nope, we still have Dot.
Well, fuck.
So we need to drop these people off.
We have Dot and a new guy.
Rios,
We
yeah.
don't know about.
We have Dot, new
Yeah,
guy we don't know about.
Petra, by the way, not to surprise you when you go to bed, but there may be someone in your bed right now.
You used my room?
I needed to use the one with the manacles.
You couldn't get the manacles and then leave.
Saul is like, what did you do?
Why?
Do we have another prisoner?
He
Yeah.
left with
I'm
more prisoners.
sure we will
Also,
hear the whole
Aelfonn
story.
sleeping with the enemy.
Oh no, not sleeping. And not the other thing either. Alright, here. Pour me some more of that grog and I'll tell you the whole thing. Well, he's still chained below.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I just need to know how many people on our ship. We kept Dot somehow. We have Marie, who is not looking great, and we have a random hostage
Rios.
negotiator.
Mhm.
We also have Althea.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
this is fine. Everything's fine.
Marie, perhaps we can find you a place where you can recuperate, and then I'm sure we will be happy to answer your questions.
Yeah, answering questions would be great. I haven't seen a dragonfly in years. I thought they were all destroyed.
Not
And
this
yet-
one.
Then we will be happy to share information with you as well, and we will all learn something today.
Good. So the ship itself has 5 rooms. I don't know how y'all want to do bunking or handle the prisoners.
I want.
I mean, Dot is locked up in one room.
Can we put Dot and the other guy in the same room so I can have my room back?
I think that's probably what the case is going to be, and then perhaps Althea and Marie can share a room, and the rest of us will bunk up as needed. But I honestly think that what we're going to need to do is the way I see that we're sort of going to credits right now, but I see that the next step is we probably have a meeting with Althea and Marie and explain what's going on. We find some place where we can drop off Dot and Rios, where they're not going to immediately get back to the Empire or give us away or point in the right direction.
Real quick.
But we're not killing them.
Yeah, no.
Understood. Do you want to pump them for any information prior to letting them go?
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I got questions.
Okay, never mind.
Also, I guess because only Petra and Maktaba know, but Saul would fill in Aelfonn that Ravas was on the ship.
Oh god.
And is kind of thankful but mad because y'all could have gotten killed.
Well, you're welcome.
I mean, you say that like we don't regularly almost get killed.
She's
It
like, I
would
know,
not-
but this was a particularly dangerous situation.
So what you're saying is we stole Marie from under his nose.
Yeah.
Do you understand how impressive that is?
Yeah, but that means he's gonna be after us.
I am impressive.
He knows who I am. He doesn't... We've met. He's seen my face a couple times. He's gonna come after us now.
He knows me as well from
Yeah.
the days in the past. This adds new information for us that he is
can't.
out and operating in the world again.
You can't let us have a win.
But this will drive him to distraction and perhaps to mistakes.
We just drew eyes of one of the biggest enemies that we could possibly get the attention of. Like, this isn't some light mission anymore.
So we lay low for a little while.
We need to be careful. Accent, what are you doing?
Where'd it go?
We need to be careful, alright?
Careful's my middle name. It's fine.
She like Saul looks at Petra and is just like, no, don't even. Also, you have some explaining to do.
Who was that to?
That was to Petra.
You know?
Considering Dot knew who you were and they were all acting like they know who you are.
That is a very good question. I really don't have any answers for you. Well, I don't.
Well, maybe our new guest does.
Fuck.
Maybe.
Do you want to ask any of them?
Yeah, Aelfonn was listening the first time anyway, so...
I mean, Aelfonn has an idea that you were, right?
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I knew that you were from the other side. I didn't know that you held any kind of rank, but it was. Yeah, I knew. I didn't know.
You didn't
exactly
know.
where.
You didn't know that she was the butcher of Peach Hill.
Exactly.
Of Peach Valley, rather.
Thank you. Yes.
She had the. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And now that you know, it's the pits.
Honestly, and not to like blame someone else right now, but like the person who resurrected me didn't tell me everything they knew because I assume you knew I had a rank. Didn't you?
Not really.
Well, fuck. All right, that's fine. This is fine.
So I was just like, I'm going to go to my room. I'm going to rest, and I'm going to work on a schematic for a new crystal staff. Call me when you're done interrogating. Let me know if they say anything important.
Can I talk to... I'm trying to decide which of them I trust the most of our prisoners.
Well, you don't know Reese at all.
No, I don't.
But you have a rapport with Dot.
That's true. I just don't. What about Marie and Althea isn't from the other side. Is Marie one of the magic?
She's one of the
Magi?
scientists that we need to find.
So she is from.
Yeah, she was in Divinus.
Mm-hmm.
Or Divinius.
Let me see real quick. Let me check my notes because
I also want to just take a moment and say we are at 10 o'clock.
Yes.
I'm okay to go longer if people want to, but if not, this is probably a good time to wrap up, and we could begin the next session with us doing the RP, talking to everybody, and figuring out what the plan is.
That's a good point.
Oh, yeah.
Something.
This is true.
Yeah.
But I don't work tomorrow, so we can go all night as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do, so.
No. I was leading towards this being the end point of.
Yeah.
I just needed to know where people were going, what they were doing, so I can plan for it.
Sure.
I think I'd like to talk to Marie before the rest of them do.
Okay. So, everyone else is going to lick their wounds, heal, rearrange prisoners, while you sneak off to speak with Marie in private. And that is where we will end it. You entering Marie's cabin alone.
Cool.
Thank you,
Cool.
folks, for tuning in. I've been Jameson. You can find me online at GM_Mace everywhere. Let's go around the table, and where can folks find more of you? Let's start with you, Petra.
Hi, I'm Clara, and I was playing Petra. You can find me all over the interwebs as clearly underscore golden or mermaid_clarity. Oh, and I think I'm on the advice show this Friday.
Oh, awesome.
Yay!
I did that last week. It was real fun.
I love it.
Yeah. Blythe, where can I get more of you?
Yeah, so you can find me across the interwebs for Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff at BlytheKayla93. It is on the Twitchy screen. And Mondays at 3 p.m. Pacific, you can find me on Star Trek Perseverance, which is #QueersInSpace. It's very gay. I play an android who hasn't got a single clue how to be a person. It's great. And then, yeah, Wednesdays you can find me here, and be on the lookout for some new projects I might be starting up, because I'm hella bored in quarantine. Hey!
Nice. Nick, where can I get more of you?
In addition to this show, I am also on alternating Mondays on this channel with Insert Coin Floodwater, and I invite you to come and look at our 90s dystopia and attack of alien killer crabs, which I wish I was making up, but in fact is one of the things our 20-something kids from a strange town are dealing with.
Awesome. All right. Joey, where can I get more of you, sir?
You can catch me on the Twitterverse at Joey Nestra. You can also catch me here every other Sunday playing Glittering Night, our Vampire 5e game, where I get to be a Toreador and just live the most extra life I can. You can also catch me every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on It's Probably OK's new Twitch channel, where we are playing Masks into the Spider-Verse. We're all playing different spider people in Miles Morales' Spider-Verse, and it's super fun and absolutely ridiculous. And you have me and Adam and Abria from Happy Jacks and Jason, and you have Michelle Otis from 12-Sided Stories, and Eric from Saving Throw Show. So it's a lot of fun, just kind of a mishmash of a bunch of different people. You should check it out.
Great.
What spider person are you playing? Just so.
I am playing one of my own creation because I am original and I don't really know that many Spider-Verse people. But
Okay.
I'm playing the protege, the son of Sweatpants Spider-Man, after he goes back to his own universe and gets back with Mary Jane. And so I am the love child that produced from that union, and it's super fun.
Awesome. Well, I'm also on Games We Never Play. You can find me Mondays. We do a release every week of just the RPGs that you may not have the time to get to. We're doing doubles this week, one on Friday, one on Monday, where we're releasing new episodes. But we'll return back to our normal schedule come next month. But I hope to see you all next week. Please tell your friends about this. The more people get in chat, the more fun it is. So have yourself a good day and be safe, y'all. Bye.